Welcome to Vault Games. Welcome to TCG Singles Cracker Box. What do we got here today, Dylan?
We've got Dominaria Remastered Collector Boosters.
Oh,
that's
my
right.
gosh.
The actual 30th anniversary product for you.
We got Mr. Dominaria right here.
Mr. Dominaria and his friend
Right.
Remastered to the right there.
And that's his friend right there, Captain Remastered. Look at that. That's awesome.
So we're cracking open some collector boosters. These are all going up on the TCG Singles store at tcgsingles.store. You'll
so
be able to get these
exciting.
cards once this video is live. But keep in mind that this video is going to be alive forever on YouTube, but these cards may not be on our website. So make sure you head on over there as soon as you can, tcgsingles.store. Link will be down in the description.
Get in there, guys.
That'll take you
100%.
directly to the collection where you can see what's available. Or if you pick up some cool Dominaria Remastered cards and you want to sell them to us, you can, don't forget to click that buy list button on the website too.
Let's go. Big thumbs up on that one.
Big thumbs up. And if you want to see more cool shit like this, make sure you click like,
subscribe,
and get that bell on.
And
get
ring.
notified every time a new video goes live here on the channel.
Ring that bell, baby. Ring that soup bell. Dinner is on. All right, Dylan. Well, what's the first thing we do every Cracker Box?
We hand it over.
We hand it over. So this
hand it
very
over.
top pack right here. Huh, I'm going to hand this over. I'm going to grab my pack, and then we're going to...
You're gonna ding. And let's see
All right,
this
guys,
shit.
let's get started. Oh, first else as well, we need to do our, hang on, and our pack off as well, right?
Oh yeah, we need to pick up pack off.
All right, here. Tell me to stop.
Stop.
This one right
That
here?
one right there, yep.
Beautiful.
Is that all of the packs?
No, there's another box of packs.
Oh, okay.
We got a whole other box of packs. We're going to pick from these ones, and I'm going to go for this one right here. Whoa! We got 2 packs. Let's put those to the side.
That'll be for our pack off at
That'll,
the end.
all right, the very, very end. I want to keep one box nice and, like, untouched, stable.
Untouched.
All right. Like a good Veronica's hit. All right, we're going to crack these packs open. Oh! That's some nice crackitude.
Some meaty wrapping.
Meaty. These packs are meaty. They are collector boosters, so you want them packaging to be really, really good. Keep the cards inside nice and safe. So, I think without further ado, I'm going to have a look at these cards. So, we have a token immediately. It is a foil token. It is an insect. Oh, it's a gorgeous token.
Your
Love
rares
these
will be
tokens.
right above that. Right past that.
Right past that?
Yeah, they're backwards collated.
Oh, of course they are. All right, we're going to go
Yeah,
backwards.
you're
then.
gonna love that pack though. Do
Oh,
you have sleeves?
um,
Do we forget sleeves again?
edit this out.
5 minutes later.
So, what are we looking at here? Let's start with Big Boy Trent's pack today. It's going to start with a foil. I've actually flipped all the cards as well. So it starts with a foil, Elvish Aberration, very cool. We've got a Fardia Seer, very, very old card actually. I've got a copy of this, like the actual original. A Primal Boost. We've got a Spirit Link, which is an awesome card, an enchantment that allows you to trigger, gain life. It doesn't actually like have a life link attached. It's just trigger, gain life. It's very cool. We've got...
That actually Spirit Link is actually like put in the system.
Oh, okay, yeah, wonderful. Put that aside, perfect. Wonderful. I mean, I would be surprised if a lot of these cards aren't valuable, even in the common range. I'd be very, very surprised. I reckon they're all quite valuable. Sorry.
Well, Spirit Link I like the commander shenanigans people do.
Oh, it's so good. I mean, that's the thing, right? You don't have many cards in the game that allow you to gain life without, like, in the sense of like, when it deals damage, usually give things lifelink, right? So having the ability of that is amazing.
$8.
Yeah, wow, amazing. That's amazing. We've got Terra. This is an amazing card. Look at that. Destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature can't be regened. That's an amazing card.
That's also the same problem.
I was going to say, I feel like a lot of these cards are going to be very, very valid, Dylan, so we might need a lot more sleeves than you think. All right. So then we're going to have Necro Savant, which is awesome. He is a zombie giant. He says that he is like, what? For 5 mana, sack a creature, return from graveyard to the battlefield. Very cool. You can only activate during your upkeep, but having a recurable zombie is very, very good. Kind of like a really bad plague spreader, but it's 2 of them. Then we've got a Order and Chaos, which is a very cool card. Then you exile attacking creatures or say that they can't block. It's that classic kind of split card. I'll give you guys a good idea of what it kind of looks like. Like, it's super cool. These were the original split cards. Just so wild. Very, very cool. We've got an island. Wow, super cool. Look at that. Actually, that's gorgeous, though.
Keep an eye on where you're.
Thank you, sorry.
Perfect.
Gorgeous island. Look at that. Whoa.
Oh,
It's got that
sorry.
retro frame. That looks insane on the camera, though. Look how crazy that looks. It's not as rainbow when you look at it visually, but it is very rainbow no matter how you look at it. All right. Then we've got Fire Blast, which lets you sack 2 mountains rather than pay its cost. It's an amazing card. Love Fire Blast. Always have.
Retro Border Fire Blast.
Yep.
Cool.
We've then got... Let me just fix this one up. There. Perfect. Aha. We've got another Terror. Wow. Cool card. Look at that. Gorgeous. This time in that retro border, which is gorgeous. We're going to go... we've got a Renewed Faith. It's gain 6 life with cycling. This card's awesome. It's not a common, but it is like a time shifted. It's very gorgeous looking. Brilliant card. Then we've got Helm of Awakening. This is in the foil. It's gorgeous foil Rare Helm Awakening. A huge fan of this card. This is actually kind of another weird reprint because I'm pretty sure it just came out in Brothers War as well. I think Brothers War did it, didn't they?
I think they did in a retro.
Like, sorry, yeah, in the retro, right? I think Brothers War did. So it's really cool. I guess. I grab a sleeve for this card. I feel like at the start of this episode, there's going to be a lot of cutting. I'm actually going to crack both these sleeves packs, just so that way we don't have to worry about anything. It's one of these weird situations where I kind of don't hope that we open more than 200 valuable cards, but I definitely do. So, like, I don't want to have to go back out for sleeves, but, you know, I definitely hope we have to. All right.
No, it was in the Mystery Booster.
Mystery Booster. Oh, sorry. I thought it was in Brothers War. My apologies. Mystery Booster Helm of Awakening. Very gorgeous card. Next, you got just a bit of a spoiler just then, but it's Lyra Dawnbringer. I don't care if people say Giada is the best. I still think Lyra is the best Angel Commander. I think she's absolutely perfect at what she does.
Retro Lyra.
Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous card. Nice mythic. Next, we got the Borderless. It's a Test of Endurance. Not a card that's going to see a huge amount of play, unfortunately. Just because Test of Endurance. I think this card fits into those, like, oh, if you're playing like mono white life gain, this is one of your great win conditions. But at the same time, it's like, maybe you don't want a card that just says kill it by the upkeep or lose in Commander. It's a bit of a weird card like that. And then finally, we've got a foil time-shifted Decimate. Amazing. I think Decimate's an awesome card because the word Decimate literally means to take a tenth of something away. And this is destroying 4 of your permanents. And often a person does not have 40 permanents on the board. So it's a little bit more than a tenth, I would say.
Are we going to decimate it?
Yeah, we're going to Decimate in for sure.
It's like a pretty solid inclusion in any kind of Gruul Commander deck. Like, you'll typically find Decimate in the precons as well.
Exactly. I think there is obviously this layer where it is a sorcery, and you have to just be aware of that when you're putting in your removal. Don't ever replace your instant speed removal with this. But if you're definitely in the space of, like, you know, if this is filling your Wrath of God slot, like your board wipe slot, I think it's very, very good. Because it's not like destroy an opponent's one of all these things. It's destroy those things. So you can go to all the different boards and clean up the little issues. I love the idea of taking out a Parallel Lives, a Soul Ring, a Commander, and then maybe like a Nykthos. You know what I mean? Very valuable card. I think
very pod dependent card too.
Yes, for 4 mana, definitely. Yeah. Very pod dependent. I do like though that new the one from Modern Horizons 2, the Goblin that makes them cheaper.
Yeah.
A Goblin Anarch.
Goblin Anarchomancer.
Anarchomancer, yeah. That's a cool card for that. All right, speaking of goblins, next pack we pulled a Goblin Turncoat in the foil. He's gorgeous. We've got an Aquamoeba. Aquamoeba is pretty cool. Discard a card just for free, basically. Who cares what it does? Just discard a card whenever you want. Leaden Fists. That's some cool artwork. I'm a big fan of that art. We've got Phyrexian Ghoul. Ooh, Phyrexian Ghoul. This card is awesome. I just want to very quickly get into Phyrexian Ghoul. It goes into the slot. It's like a lot of cards do this. They just sack a creature to give themselves a buff. And a friend of mine a long time ago built a Mikaeus the Unhallowed deck, and he played a deck that was like, my commander at the time is $25. He's a little bit more now, but at the time he was $25. And then the entire 99 of the deck was $25. And it was literally all cards that just said this. Just sack a creature to get it like a buff. Yeah. And then just infinitely sack stuff and just win the game with infinite sacks. Just really good. Having a free sack outlet, doesn't matter what it does, just sacking creatures. Really it's very powerful. Very powerful. We've got a Veiled Serpent. That's cool. Bit of a weird card. Again, this is a brand new art, very, very old card, or at least it's a newer version of the card. We've got Dramar's Cavern, a cool lair land. Have a look at this one. I don't think the lands are very solid, because it's just like you have to bounce a non-lair land back to your hand, and it gives you 1 mana. So it's like fine. We're gonna get past it. We're gonna go past it. Tiana, Ship's Caretaker. This is from Dominaria, the set Dominaria, which is pretty cool. So it's cool she got a remastered card. She's cool. I like her as commander. She's awesome.
Yeah, let's put her in.
We'll put her in the system, yeah. There's that Foil Mountain. Oh, just can't get over these lands.
We just do all our lands together at the end.
Of course, we'll do all the lands together at the end. And I've actually got them all separate as well, so do not stress there.
Goblin Matron.
A Goblin Matron. Very, very cool. The Goblin Matron enters the battlefield. You search for a Goblin. Very good. Goblin. It's worth it a little bit, isn't it?
It's about $1.50.
Nah, we'll chuck it in there.
It's an auto-include in any Goblin deck, right?
Absolutely auto-include. And it's got that Jesper icing art. And you know how much I love Jesper. Like, his stuff is amazing. So, yeah, gorgeous. We'll chuck it in the system.
Oh, and a Swords.
And, without further ado, a Swords to Gosh Darn Plowshares. I'm a huge fan of this art specifically for Swords. Huge fan. We've got Chain Lightning in the foil. Ooh, hello. I think it's a big Pauper staple. Yeah, yeah, look at us. So cool, so cool. Am I sleeving this at all or not?
Not really.
No.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's like a $5, $4.50 card.
Well, we'll sleeve the next card. It's a foil Birds of Paradise. And it's got that classic Mark Poole art.
classic art, modern frame.
Yeah, it's still gorgeous though. I love it so much. I actually have this card in the OG frame, the Mark
The
Poole art.
original Tropical Island.
The original Tropical Island, exactly. The OG. What a man. All right, we've got a Lotus Blossom here. What a classic. Haven't seen a
Retro.
Lotus Blossom played in many, many years. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you put petal counters on it, and you can tap and sack it and add any X amount of any one color. So you put it down really early, and then it gets petal counters, and you build it up. I want us to look at this card in the new Azuri that's coming out of All That We Want.
Yep.
It cares about proliferating a lot, and you just proliferate a bunch of petal counters and sack it later on in the game for a bunch of mana. I think it's awesome. Very powerful card. Speaking of very powerful card, it's Enlightened Tutor. And can I say that RKF and I, we have an interesting relationship in the sense that he doesn't know who I am and I don't like his work. But Enlightened Tutor is just gorgeous. Like, this is the kind of card RKF should be working on. This is the kind of
Oh my
card.
god, it's so good.
He's landed on it. This is exactly what I want. All right. Finally, it's a foil borderless time stretch. Oh my gosh, there's lots of time like the present. That's an awesome flavor text too. Ah, gorgeous. I'm going to quickly see both these cards up because they're both absolutely
That was a
intense.
cracked pack.
That was a cracked pack, as a matter of fact. Insane.
It's
Woo!
like 35, 40.
It goes freaking hard, bro. That pack went freaking hard. Dylan really
It
showed
was
me.
about $100 worth of value in that.
If only that was your last booster. If
only
only
that
that
was
was
my
your
last
booster off. Yeah, exactly. If only that was the booster off. All right.
No! Anyway.
No! All right, so I'm just going to fix up how I put my stuff down. So I've got lands here, non-sleeved keeps, sleeved, and then non-keeps over here. Perfect. All right, so let's crack open another collector booster.
Another.
Another one. Another. There we go. Oh, I love these. I love these boosters. There we go. Ha, ha, ha. Pull out from the. Woo. Now, very quickly, I'm not looking at these ones, chat. I don't want to get spoiled.
As we read collate as if it's a Pokemon pack.
Yeah, exactly, right? Ugh, yikes. All right, so
3 to the back.
free from the back. So, well, these ones are great to collate because you just do them the whole way around. All right, so we've got Festering Goblin as our first foil common. The next one I want you to look up is Cloud of Fairies. This is one of my favorite commons of all time. And it's a 2-mana flying 1/1 with when it ETBs, you untap 2 lands and it can cycle. Worth
Yeah,
anything?
foil, yeah. It's
Yep.
about $5.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll chuck that one in there, absolutely, because it's just cool. It's a great card, chat. If you're not playing this in a lot of your decks, it's insane. Like Hullen plays this card, like Teller of Tales. You've got card decks like, any ETB decks that are flickering, like Yorion plays this card. It's just very, very, very powerful. And you know what, guys? Guess what? If it's not working for you, just cycle it. Just freaking cycle it. Like, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. It's amazing. There's a card in the game that Una, as a good example.
Just a straight fairy tribal Una.
Of course, very tribal. It will auto-include this card. It has, because black-blue has a lot of resurrection as well, like reanimation. It's good to bring it back. Makes those reanimation spells feel a lot cheaper.
And the Esper Brawl Girl, Artful Provocateur.
Oh,
her name.
yep, Alayla,
Alayla.
Artful Provocateur. Yep, she likes this card as well. And what's really cool is, like, there's lots of cards in the game that just say, this is a pretty valid effect with a niche application, cycling 2. If a card has a niche application, cycling 2, just play it. It's so good. Like, it's an activated ability that just replaces the card if you don't need it, gets you to a land if you need it, X, Y, and Z. Cloud of Fairies, absolutely gorgeous card. Play it, please. Mana War. When Mana War enters the battlefield, return a creature to its owner's hand. This has been a staple of the common format for a long time. Love Mana War. Love this card. Classic. Mystic Zealot. Mystic Zealot being a cool little nomad mystic, but, nomad, no one cares, bro. All right, we've got Wild Growth in the foil. Oh, a card I love. This card's very important. It's a 1 green for enchant land. When the land is tapped for mana, add an additional green. It's the great land. It basically works akin to Atlanor Elves or something. If you put it on a non-basic land, obviously it becomes a wasteland target, but it's a great card.
So $4.
Yep, $4, easy, go straight in the system. We've got Fact or Fiction, and this is amazing, Dylan. Look who's in the artwork. No. Slimefoot! That's Slimefoot, dude. They're just talking about Slimefoot. Look, she's looking at all of he's completely ruined her books with fungus, and she's like, dude, I can't read these. Oh, here we go. Slimefoot. I know I said I wanted to grow a repository of knowledge, but this isn't what I had in mind. He's growing fungus out of the book, and she's like, I can't read it now.
Let me just
Oh, he's so cute. He's like pointing at her like, no, isn't this what you asked me to do? Oh my gosh, dude, you can barely see it. Okay, I'm sorry, can you zoom in, by the way, if you get the chance?
It's not really worth putting in. But...
No, it's not. It's just Fact or Fiction. It's been reprinted a million times. But look at the end of this bookcase.
Oh, what
It's
a
little
boy.
baby guy. Look at him. I freaking love this card. Let's fix
So
this up.
upset. There we go.
Perfect. Just a gorgeous card, guy. Fact or Fiction. Staple. Ovenomancer. When ETBs, you sacrifice, let you return 3 basic lands to their owner's hand, and then what the hell? Jesus. Okay. When you tap it and return to its owner's hand, oh Jesus, destroy target creature can't be regenerated and then make a 0/1 sheep. That card is showing its age. This card is horrible. We've got the gorgeous island again, and that's that Mark Poole island. That's the Bop island right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that. And we've got Savannah Lion. Speaking of pauper stuff, Savannah Lion's a go-to. We've got Ornithopter. Again, a card sees a lot of reprints. Street Wraith. Whoa, that's amazing. Oh, I want to get myself one of these ones. I want this card. Oh, I want it so bad. For my pauper deck. I'll be pauper commander. Street Wraith is awesome. Again, cycling pay 2 life, forget the rest of the card. It just cycles for free. It just discards and draws a card totally for free. Amazing. Well, 2 life, but your life is always at X until it's at 0, my friends. So, Street Wraith, awesome. We've got Arcades Sabbath. Arcades is the new, the classic Elder Dragon card with that kind of new vibe, that new artwork. Very, very cool. Untapped creatures get +0/+2 as long as they're not attacking, and he can pay a white to fire breathing in reverse. It's very cool. He's very defensive. He tried to be very, very defensive back in a world where toughness was how you were defensive. Denizen of the Deep. It's 6 and 2 blue. For an 11/11, it's a serpent. It says when it enters the battlefield, return each other creature you control to its owner's hand. Not bad at all. Bit odd.
Yeah.
We'll put him in there. Whoa, hello. No question here. We have a Borderless Dark Depths. Oh, look at Marit Lage hiding out there. So cool.
Hello.
Hello, Marit. Hello. Very cool. I'm sleeving this Dark Depths, yeah?
Yes.
Absolutable. Absolutable. And then
about-
I've got here a
It's about
foil.
$20.
Yeah, nice. I've got a foil Royal Assassin. 3 mana 1/1. Says tap, destroy target tapped creature. Very cool. Classic assassin vibe. Very cool.
Retro foil, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's about $6.
Yeah, perfect. So I'll put him here. Put him here. Now I'll sleeve up this Dark Steps. Make sure everything is nice and safe. All right. Next booster.
Not a lot of grabs from that pack.
Yeah, a lot of grabs. And you know what, I think that's going to be the theme going forward with the collector boosters. Especially, these boosters here. Dominaria, and it's all of Dominaria, right? So it's over its entire age. It's a lot of powerful cards in the game that existed because of Dominaria. Classic
Definitely.
Goblin
Definitely
token.
a lot of eternal value. Well, a lot of commander value.
Ooh, I'm going to chuck this in the Dark Depths too. Look at this foil Marit Lage token.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm going to throw this right behind that Dark Depths.
Has Dark Depths been reprinted in nearly every supplementary set?
It kind of feels like it now, yeah. I'm sure it has been. Or something close to. Something definitely close to.
I'm gonna look. Dark Depths. We got Remastered, Double Masters, Ultimate Masters, Ultimate. It was a box topper and Ultimate Masters. From the Vault Lore.
Yeah, there's a ton of printings now.
Yeah.
But they're all valuable and the card's awesome, so.
Yeah. Cards right.
All right, so we got our Ica Slick. We've got a Grape Shot. I want to look that one up. Deal 1 damage to any target Storm in the foil.
Yeah,
No.
not really, no.
All good, no stress. We've got Phyrexian Debaser. It's cool. Tap and sack, not
I
as
don't
good.
know if people play Pauper for the foil.
No, of course not, but people like to foil out their decks. That's what people like to do in general, so. And if it's worth a couple bucks, it's worth a couple bucks. You never know.
Smoldering Crate is that kind of thing too. It's
Yeah,
not really
exactly. So I wasn't even stopping on Smoldering cards. I was putting cards away. So I've got Solar Blast. That's a cool card. Lets you cycle it. It's cool. Faceless Butcher kind of feels like. I actually had the original of this one. Really cool. From Onslaught era. We've got a Sawtooth Loon. Just a weird card. I love this thing so much. Got a very Quetzalcoatlus vibe. We've got a Plains. This one here is that gorgeous foil. Time shift again. Wild Dogs. Wild Dogs. That's a Tim Allen movie, right? Wild Dogs. Anyway, beginning of your upkeep, a player has more life than each other player. The player with the most life gains control of it. It's a weird card. It's 1 mana. It's 2/1, cycling 2. It's fine. I think if you're playing Rin and Seri, right? Makes a cat token. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Chainer's Edict. Speaking of cool cards, love Chainer's Edict. Make a play a sack creature. Has flashback. It's cool.
Yep. That one's going system.
Yep, absolutely. We've got a foil time-shifted Juggernaut. A classic Juggernaut. Just a go-to classic Juggernaut. Sulfuric Vortex is next. Card's awesome.
I have flashbacks to, was it Avian?
Yeah, I was gonna say, right? Oh, and there's also that new in the context of Juggernaut, there's also that new card that makes everything on your board into a Juggernaut. Do you see that?
No, I didn't know.
There's a new commander coming out that's a colorless commander. He says all of your Juggernauts have to attack each turn if able, but all of your creatures become base power toughness 5/3 and gain Juggernaut creature type, which is it turns them all into this creature. It's so cool. It's so cool. All right. So then we've got Overmaster, which is a card I actually play a lot. It's a single red. The next instant sorcery spell you cast a turn can't be countered. Draw a card.
Yep.
Which is amazing. Mystic Remora in the Borderless. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It's such a gorgeous card. So wonderful. Beautiful.
That's what we need. More Rhystic Studies.
More Rhystic Studies. Yes, reprint Mystic Gamora, please. And then we have Legacy Weapon with some amazing artwork on the Legacy Weapon. Very, very abstract art, but very, very nice.
Cool.
I'm gonna sleeve that Legacy Weapon because it is like the
It's just cool.
which is cool. And it also like it's one of those like borderless. Sorry, it's one of those foil.
There is a borderless version of it that is the Weatherlight.
Oh, that is so cool! Oh my gosh, that is so cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna crack a couple at once because I have to collate them all. I'm gonna crack 10 of these and then collate them.
Let us know in the comments too. What do you love about Dominaria Remastered? What are the cards you're hunting for out of this?
Tell us what commanders you're building. Like,
what
like
commanders you're building.
have you ever thought to yourself like I really wanted to build this old commander but not had a chance to get your hands on it, and a friend of yours has gone to the Dominaria Remastered draft or whatever and picked it up?
Oh, was it classic? Was it Dira Aaron or whatever?
Yes.
The
Yep.
Jund Bug girl.
Zyra Arian getting her original version coming back. Yeah, very, very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Oh, very chic.
Started reading the Phyrexia All Will Be One story yet, Trent?
Yes, I actually have started, but I don't want any spoilers. I haven't gotten quite as far through it as I would like to at the moment.
Yeah, I'm only about
But-
halfway through.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm very excited to see what's going on with Khan at the moment. And we're talking about like Malira's back, obviously, because that was always gonna happen.
You see the art that was leaked overnight too?
Ooh, maybe not.
Well, it was overnight or the night before. It was Tyvar battling with someone.
Oh yes, I did see that. Another completed Planeswalker. Yes. That's kind of cool though. I do like that. I like that he can come back and kind of.
It was him all along.
It was him all along, dude. Classic. All right, and now I got this.
Sorry for being so cryptic. I'm sure everyone else in the comments would be like, "Oh, you mean you're talking about this guy?" And we're like,
Yeah, it's
well,
like-
yeah, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. We're trying to, try with a little like.
Don't want to give out too many spoilers.
Yeah, exactly. Some people want to read it themselves, I would hate to be starting the books and starting the story, and then all of a sudden the guys I'm watching just spoil everything. So, but that art was really cool. I won't lie. Huge fan. So I've got 5 new packs open. Let's
Right.
talk about the cards. We've got Giant Spider,
Oh, the classic.
the classic. Another Chain Lightning.
Another foil chain lightning.
Gorgeous card. Can't go wrong with foil Chain Lightnings, dude. Yep, chuck it in. We've got an Ornithopter in the foil? Question mark?
Nah.
I don't think so.
It's been reprinted a
A
lot later.
billion times. We've got the classic Sandstorm coming back. Oh, wow. Wow, that is some artwork with like the big Phyrexian Dragon Age in the background and the world itself coming out to try and like choke it out with the sand. So cool, so cool. We've got Werebear, the classic.
Where?
Where is he? Where in the booster? Griffin Guide. I like this card if you're playing that new Griffin Commander. One of your dies, you get a Griffin. You can make more Griffins, I guess. It's cute. Aven Fate Shaper. It's a wizard. When it ETBs the top 4 cards, put back in the order.
It's very classic looking art too.
Yeah, very classic art.
Thick black line, but also like a posterized kind of thing.
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah. And Anthony Walters actually, so good, so nice. Woo. I love all the runes as well, wrapping around it, very cool. We've got a forest, wow. Woo. It's a John Avon forest too. A White Mane Lion, awesome card, big fan of White Mane Lion. Mog War Marshal, one of the best goblins in Commander, at least just to play. And then we've got Squirrel Nest. Time in the foil, Squirrel Nest. Speaking of cards that are very good in Commander, Squirrel Nest sees a lot of infinite combos.
No.
No big deal. We've got Urza's Blueprints, which in my opinion is a card that just should not be reprinted. It's just useless. It's just useless.
But it's got Echo 6, man.
That's not good. That's bad,
I
dude.
know.
Echo 6 is not good. You want to say why that's worse, right? That's worse. You get why that's worse,
You
right?
get the way that's worse.
Yeah, that's worse. All right, so that's tap draw a card for 6.
Yeah, put it in, someone will get it.
Yeah, right. We'll put it in. We'll put it in. All right. Kamal, Fist of Krosa. A 6-mana 4/3 human druid. He's a classic. Very cool.
Retro
He's got
non-foil?
Overrun built in. Retro
non-
non-foil.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, very, very cool. We've then got Yawgmoth, Threat
Oh.
Position. Look at that. I love him so much.
That's a definite sleevey.
Oh, absolutable. And that is lastly Spinal Embrace. Speaking of Phyrexia, we've got Spinal Embrace. So nice.
Yeah, Spinal Embrace can go into.
Yep, perfect. Oh, that's so crazy. I didn't realize Spinal Embrace, like how horrible that card really looks.
Yeah.
It's terrible. All right, so.
What's the surgical extraction art?
Oh.
The guy curled over.
Oh, yeah, with this entire skull and anyway, yeah. Phyrexia is awful. I'm the kind of person who's like, if Phyrexia showed up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to be completed?" I would say yes and then regret it. That's my character arc. That's my character arc. I would say yes and then
Just deep inside,
like
you
Rona.
know.
Yeah, like Rona. I would be like, yeah, do that to me, and then I'd be like, no, that's bad.
Why have I done this?
Why have I done this? Hermetic Study's pretty cool because it makes a creature into a pinger. That's really cool. I like that card a lot. We've got Ecathian Javelineers. We've got Lull, which is really cool. Lull is nice. It's a fog, but you also get to cycle it, which makes it better than fog, but it costs 2, makes it worse than fog. If you're already playing fog, swap it out for this card. If you're not playing fog, that makes sense. We've got Overnize. Speaking of becoming a little guy, a little sheep. That's such a cool artwork.
It's the World of Warcraft polymorph.
It literally is. But it reminds me of like the Sheepinator from Ratchet and Clank. But anyway, yeah, it's like wrapping around, becoming. It's such a cool art. I love it. It reminds me of like Chaos Warp actually. It's very Chaos Warp. The crocodile's failed attack left it feeling both hungry and sheepish. Oh, okay.
It's a pun in the flavor text.
That's a Mark Rosewater
my
right
God,
there.
Please, can I know we're not putting that. I don't have that. I gotta give that to Cass.
There you go. That's all yours. You've earned that today, my good friend. We have Wormfang Drake, which feels that same kind of vibe of like, it's this classic nightmare ideal of you enters and then you have to exile something, and then when it leaves, that card comes back. Whether it be one of your cards, your opponent's cards, there was this whole theme of the blue-black nightmares with that ability. Help me out with Umbrous Fear Manifest. Never mind, I worked it out by myself. But that card from Crimson Vow, Innistrad Commander,
Yep.
he's all about like nightmares and horrors that exile your opponent. So if you wanted to build that deck, this set is so good for you because I had to scrounge out cards that I had to go through like common boxes like 5 meters deep. I was like swimming in them trying to find these cards. And now they're all reprinted and they're in common and you can get them in foils as well. There'll be lots of chaff in lots of businesses. So get involved, guys. These cards are awesome. If you're in Nimrus. All right.
Wasn't there another card like that in the zombie deck?
I think so. There is another card like it. Although trying to remember its name would be
Vela the Nightclad.
Oh yeah, exactly. Well, that's like when things die and they get intimidated. So she helps them get through, doesn't she?
Yeah,
'Cause a lot of them
when
are
another
combat.
creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life.
Yeah, so she can also help because they're all going to have to be leaving and you like flicker them and such. So there's good options there. We've got Crop Rotation. That's a card. Look that one up. Crop Rotation in the foil too. I love Crop Rotation. A lot of people don't really understand how this card works maybe. It's 1 green for an instant. Lets you sack a land. Yeah. Lets you sack a land, play a land, untapped. It does not say basic land. This turns any forest into any land in your whole deck. That's incredible.
And then if you're playing a copier, even if you're that card is an auto include in things like, was it Calamax?
Oh, absolutely. Where you can
Just
copy it.
if
and
you're
such.
copying spells,
Because,
like Swarm Intelligence, like,
Yep.
holy shit.
Because sacrifices in the land is only once. It's only the cost.
Yeah.
So once you've done it once, you can copy this a bunch of times and you're just going to get a bunch of lands for free.
Buy Forest, let me bring in Nykthos. And
Yeah, but honestly, like,
Yeah,
let's take a step back. Even without interacting with this card, in just a mono green deck, you should be playing Crop Rotation. If you play Nature's Law and Rampant Growth and all those cards, swap out one of them with Crop Rotation if you don't already play it, because this card is incredible. Even just getting out Yavimaya, turning everything into forest, that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Hey, get out Dark Depths. Get out Thespian Stage, go for that combo. Play it in your Muldrotha deck, you know what I'm saying, guys? This is amazing. And the Gitrog monster, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm going to draw a card and play out Dakmor Salvage. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, exactly. So very crazy.
we're gonna be here for 2 more hours.
Yeah, as a non-deterministically. Anyway, so Tormod's Crypt, great card, a classic. Island, wow. Speaking of classic, wow, Island, this is so cool. Duress, very, very nice. Your opponent reveals a hand, pull a non-creature, non-land out of it. Pretty cool. No, I don't think so. Gem Palm Incinerator is a really good reprint. It's one of the Gem Palm cards where it's like the Goblin version. You cycle it and it deals damage to any creature, X number of goblins on the battlefield. Very, very cool.
That's cool.
We've got Empty the Warrens in foil. This card's incredible. This card's really good. Create 2 1/1 red goblins with Storm.
It's also a no.
Nah, that's all right. That's no stress. In fact, I'm
It's
going
such
to
a
take
classic card though.
I'm going to take this card for my roommate because he's a big Krenko Goblin player, and this is a new card for him. So I'm going to nick that 20-cent card there.
Oh,
We have
classic.
Nantuko Shade.
What a classic.
This is a go-to, but I don't think it's worth much. I reckon it's like,
it's really not worth much at
No.
all. I don't even know why. Like, it's still $1 though. Like
yeah, it's still a whole $1. I mean, you know,
like
it's
the
fine.
non-foil is still $1, which is rare.
I mean, it's still fine. It's like a 2-mana 2/1 that can get bigger. I think it's fine. It's good. Oh, you know what this is, right? You know what it is? Karik. This costs nothing.
Yeah.
This costs nothing to cast and can win you the game in Karik.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why. It's so good. That's actually, I just thought of that. Give this thing lifelink in Karik, Dylan. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just half the life you would normally take. That's awesome. All right, you've got Spinal Brace comes back. I don't know if the non-foil is worth looking at. We're probably going to get a lot of these. I reckon this is going to be a bit more of a bulk card.
Yeah, Spinal Embrace is in bulk.
Yeah, it is in bulk. All right, we've got Nut Collector.
Ooh.
This is the worst mythic of the entire set, bar none. This is the most unplayable mythic in the entire set. It is insane how bad this card is, Dylan. So it is a 6-mana 1/1. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a 1/1 in your upkeep. And then Threshold. All scrolls get 2/2 as long as 7 more cards are in your graveyard. Have you ever heard of a card called Tendershoot Dryad?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we've really gone a long way with tribal support.
Exactly,
Since
right?
this card was originally printed.
Like, yeah, Nut Collector, if you just look at it as a +2/+2 anthem for your squirrels when it enters, it's not terrible. Like a 6-mana 2/2
but you
anthem.
still gotta have all the squirrels.
Yep,
So,
you have to
I
have
mean,
all the
like,
squirrels, you have to have a huge graveyard, which you're not probably milling yourself, so you just gotta make sure a lot of your stuff dies.
Maybe, okay. Maybe if you're playing like a mono green token deck and you're not just making squirrels and you have like Maskwood Nexus out.
You know what? Touche. I would say,
But that would be
but
it.
you already threw a lot of hoops. You already threw a lot of hoops,
Yeah,
but
I
I can
know.
agree. I can agree. You know what else I'll say? I think that for this card, for me, I wish its Threshold was on the other ability. I wish it was just an anthem, and then its Threshold gave you like squirrels. I know why it's weaker. I know why it's not as good. I know why it doesn't work as much. But for me, I know it's a very old card. We're not going to revise it anytime soon. But that would be how I would be like, this card would seem infinitely more playable if you didn't have to meet the Threshold for the anthem.
Good
And then
collection
Lotus
piece, though.
Blossom. Oh, it's a great collection piece. And by the way, can I say, Adam Rex here went like beyond with the art.
Yeah.
He went beyond. So, and that's what this set is all about.
And a foil retro Lotus Blossom.
Yep, I'm gonna sleeve both these cards whether or not they deserve it, because one is borderless. Every time you get a borderless card, guys, you should always sleeve it, I think, because borderless cards tend to show more of that damage as you lose some of the art, not
Yeah.
just some black border. So I think it's really important that whenever you get a borderless card, even if it's worth like $1, just put it in a sleeve, guys, because the sleeve is worth 15 cents at most. All right, next we've got the next pack is Drifting Meadow. It's a great cycle land, really good. We've got Ember Beast, it can't attack or block alone. Yeah, that's right, needs a friend. We've got Mace Tail Hystrodon, which isn't a dinosaur? It didn't get updated to dinosaur? That's like an Ankylosaurus or something. I guess, whatever. All right, no dinosaur. We've got Remote Isle, comes back to a cycling idea. We've got Subterranean Scout, cool little goblin guy. Gerard's Verdict, ooh, I love that. Heart of Light and a Soul of Darkness cannot exist. So cool. Just target blades cards too.
Is that not the Black Knight?
That's the Evankar. That's the
Evankar, yeah.
Yeah, Evankar Ascendant, I think his name is. And yeah, that's him. He's the one on Phyrexian Tyranny as well, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, back in the day, like, you know, it didn't have to say story spotlight down here for it to matter. Like, anyway. We've got Tatiova Benthic Druid in the foil. I don't think she's worth much, but let's have a look. We might as well have a check, but a gorgeous foil Tatiova.
Yeah, she's
Put her in the
in
system?
there. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put in this. I think people want her anyway. Even if she worth like $2, I would put her in there
Yeah.
because she's amazing. We've got that Romas Swamp, a classic. We've got Momentary Blink reprint. That's too many times. High Tide. Oh my gosh, with brand new art. Close the walls. Retract the docks. The Homerids are coming. Oh gosh, the crabs are coming.
In the retro.
It's in the retro, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
cool.
Then we've got Street Wraith. Back to your hole, Street Wraith. You will not be troubling the princess any further.
Retro foil.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Was it modern play that it was seeing?
I think it's Pauper
Is it
play. Yeah, it's
Pauper?
common. I think it's Pauper.
Yeah.
But it's also good in modern. I reckon it would be. Oh, is it lead? No. I don't know if it's
a bit
legal in
high
modern.
on cost.
Yeah, well, no, you don't. It doesn't do anything except for cycle page.
Oh
life.
yeah, cycle.
It doesn't do anything except for that one line right there.
Yeah.
But I think it's just Pauper. All right, we've got Siege Gang Commander in the foil. Also, I think Street Wraith is really good in like Commander as well. I think just having like a card that just cycles for free is very valid.
Siege Gang Command is fun.
He's cool. I love him to bits. We've got Jester's Cap, a card that I love. In fact, there's a whole format around Jester's Cap, which is like you play Jester's Cap Commander, where at the start
Is
of
that
each,
non-foil?
it's in non-foil. There's a way to play the game where you play what's called Jester's Commander or Cap Commander, where it's like you start the game, right, and then each player picks a person on their right, so everyone to their right, they pull their deck out and they Jester's Cap the opponent's deck. And that's how you play. Yeah, there's some formats to do that. It's a bit interesting and obviously pretty solvable. You don't want to, it kind of forces people to play lots of very powerful cards, but you know, if you're playing with the spirit of the game in mind and you're playing with the spirit of like just not playing like crazy stuff, a Cap Commander can be a pretty fun game mode too. You might enjoy it. Mystical Tutor.
Ooh,
Whoa,
nice.
speaking of another gorgeous Richard K. Ferguson. Oh, look at that. That's two of the tutors he did. That's gorgeous. Exactly what you want to see.
Non-foil borderless.
Yep.
Perfect. Got it.
And then lastly, it is a foil Clifftop Retreat. Amazing. And it is retro foil.
A retro foil. Yeah, that's a keeper.
That's a big keeper. All right.
I really like that all the cycle in this set is all the tutors, right? It's
Yep.
mystical tutor, it's vampiric tutor, it's enlightened tutor, it's worldly
Gamble?
tutor,
Question mark.
and then it's just gamble.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you can look for things, but do you get to keep it?
Well, does red doesn't even have a card that just top decks something. You could do like Imperial Recruiter, I guess. But that feels like a little bit deceptive. Like I don't know. It doesn't feel like you would.
Is Imperial Recruiter a card though, or a creature?
It's a creature, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's why. It feels just like wrong. It doesn't feel right. So I don't know if, because red doesn't have a card that just says pick a type of card, put on top. Like, I can't even think of it. Like, would red be like, get a Planeswalker card and put it on the top of your library? Like, what? Because you've got Artifact,
Find
Enchantment.
target Chandra or
Because,
Gyre.
hang on, you have Artifact, you have Enchantment, you have Creature, you have Instant Sorcery.
I mean,
yeah.
I would expect red to be Artifact.
But, like, that's kind of like a bad Enlightened tutor now, because that's Artifact Enchantment. Yeah, that's why it's so tough, isn't it? Yeah. Man, red really needs their own, like, one of those cards. What if it's like a Goblin?
Artifact or Goblin.
Artifact or Goblin. Yeah, you know what? That's it. It's Artifact,
Artifact
or
or
Goblin,
Goblin.
creature. Yeah, that's
That's
it. All right, we got it. All right. So, speaking of we got it, we
It's
got
a
a foil
better
counterspell.
Goblin matron.
Yeah. No, what's it called? Goblin Recruiter, and then you put the rest of your deck on top. Also, that'd be
foil-
broken,
foil
by the way.
counterspell?
Yeah, it's foil
Perfect.
counterspell.
Yeah, that's in.
It's also broken, by the way, because you just like conspicuous snoop with that would be absolutely game breaking. So maybe we don't do that. Anyway,
No, the way we do it is we look target Artifact or Goblin and put it on top of your deck, and then put your whole deck back on top of that card.
oh no, hang on. It's not. It is. That'd be fucking hilarious. But no. What about my Grenzo Dungeon Warden deck? Anyway,
Yeah.
no. Here's what it is. It is exile it. You may play it until your next turn.
Yeah.
Until the end of your next turn, you may play
So
that
then
card.
you can play that card.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not top deck at all.
It's,
I mean-
you're gonna play it? You're gonna play it? Well, that's
Right.
unfortunate. You forgot to play it. Oh well.
You've got to play it. Radiant's Judgment is pretty cool. That's a Radiant is a classic story, and it's a pretty cool card, like a 3-mana instant speed removal.
That's the Sarah's like angel backup girl, right?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So very cool. We've got Peregrine Drake. Let's have a look at that one. It's a classic card of the format. We say the word classic a lot, but it is Dominaria Remastered. All these cards are going to be classics.
Peregrine Drake foils there.
You know what we need, Dylan? Get a. You know you were talking about like a number counter. Get a classic counter, please. I want a classic counter on the
Can't set it
screen.
up. I don't know. I can't set it up. I don't have time.
Oh, disgraceful. All right, next stream.
Next stream,
Next
classic.
Dominaria Remaster stream. We're gonna have to get an iconic like counter. All right, so that's Peregrine Drake. Was that in the system yet?
Yep.
And then Street Wraith again.
Street Wraith foil normal border. Yep, that goes in.
We've got a Pain and Suffering. Pretty cool. Thran Golem. This is brand new art for Thran Golem. The original art looked really silly. As long as it's enchanted, plus your first flying first like trample. It's the 5 mana, 3/3, and the moment you enchant it, it becomes a base 5/5 flying first strike trample, and then whatever you put on top of it. It's just
So
awesome.
at best, it's 6 mana
Yeah, right. At best, it's
to
6
get
mana.
a 5/5 flying first strike trample.
And then whatever card is on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good. I think that's a good card. I think obviously in like every color can play it, so I'd play it in my Scythe deck. It's cool anyway. All right, we've got a Foil Forest. Empty the Warrens comes back. We're not going to worry about that. Street Wraith comes back.
Oh, I've got it right here.
Perfect. In the non-foil retro.
Got it.
Perfect. We've got we've got Rada, Heir to Keld. What? Wow. That art is just.
That's a Dominarian one, isn't it?
It is. Oh well, no. It's actually pre. It's like the original Rada.
Oh, that's
It's
the original Rada?
Yeah, it's the 2-mana Rada that says when she attacks, you get red. But it doesn't. It does empty from your pool. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't stay around. It's like one of the only cards that does that. But then you do something like Team of Battle Rage with the mana. You know that kind of stuff? It's on attack, and then she taps for green. She's amazing. I think this card's gonna really like turn around the ability of playing her. Because before it was really like, I don't know, but this art has really made me want to play her. I love the kind of weird lightning wings she almost has coming out of her back. Well, you know, it's coming out of the clouds, but you know, it just encapsulates her really well in the art.
It's strong. I'm gonna fuck you up energy.
It really is. We've got Glory and Incarnation. 2 and a white, choose a color. Creatures you control gain protection from that color and activate only in your graveyard. Card's amazing. What the hell? So good. Just become unblockable from anything. Glory was gone. Glory was everywhere. Scroll of
like a-
Beginnings.
It's just a mother of runes that you want in your graveyard, right?
Yeah, but it's your whole board. Creatures.
Oh,
you
it's
control.
creatures. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, it's your whole
Fucking
board,
creature.
bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's really good, really good. There's actually it is actually a spell that does that. I think it's called Prismatic Strands, where it's like 3 mana, give your board protection from a single color, and then flashback it by tapping a white creature, I think, or something along those lines. But very good, very good. We've got Cryptic Gateway. I love this card. Who doesn't love this card? This is a 5-mana artifact. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield with the same creature type as those creatures.
That shares a creature type with each creature tapped this way.
Yeah. So if it's a dragon and an artificer, you have to put down a dragon artificer. But if it's a dragon and a dragon artificer, you can just put down a dragon. It's cool. That's really cool.
Card from your hand that shares a crystal with each creature does. Okay, cool.
Yeah, very, very, very cool. So you can't, yeah. So if it's a dragon and artificer, it has to be both. But that's still fine. That's still fine. If it's a changeling, that shouldn't be too difficult. All right, we've got Gamble. There it is, right there. And it's
there
got a
it is.
goblin on the art.
Of course.
And an artifact. Look at that. It's got a goblin, it's got an artifact, and probably some kind of enchantment.
I think this is how it works.
I think it's what's the worst that could happen? You could discard it, dude. That's the worst. Oh my god! The Entomb in the foil borderless. I'm gonna sleeve that immediately.
Oh, that is such good art too.
Oh,
That's
it's
perfect.
so nice.
Oh, it lines up with the original Entomb art.
Oh, it's like a bird's eye view of the original Tomb
Yeah.
art. It's so nice. Well, no, hang on. The Modern Masters one,
Sorry,
because
yeah, the Modern Masters.
the original one is like a guy that's like you're looking up from the grave, but still, either way, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. And we got Gamble. I'm gonna sleeve that one up as well. All right.
Good
and now
hit.
for the fifth pack that I've opened, we've got Duress, Howl from Beyond, Yalom Tome, Nomad Decoy. We've got Symbiotic Beast. It's an insect beast, and when it dies, you make 4 1/1s. I'm gonna nick this one. That's hilarious.
It's like a weird Hornet Queen before Hornet Queen.
It's a really bad Hornet Queen. But hey, it's a Nim Death Mantle combo piece. So it makes infinite 1/1s with Nim Death Mantle and Ashnod's. So we've got an infinite mana. Anyway, so we've got Confiscate. Card's really funny. I love Merfolk in art of stuff, so that's cool. We've got Dragon Blood. 3 mana for a 3-tap, put a 1/1 counter or something. Jesus Christ. All right, we've got a Plains. That's better than the last card we saw. Thran Golem comes back this time in the retro.
No.
Didn't think so. We've got Impulse. That's not going to be there either, I don't think, but that's okay.
It's just in there.
Oh, really?
$1.50.
Yeah, might as well. Throw it in there. All right.
With Teferi art.
It's Teferi art. You know what? Who doesn't love Teferi? I've always made snap decisions. I'm just better at making the right ones now that I'm older and wiser. That's cool. Does that mean that he actually has canonically cast the card Snap?
Yeah.
That was a snap decision. What about this Duress in the foil retro?
No, Duress has been reprinted.
I know, but it's foil retro.
No, it's
No.
like
Just make it, yeah, just make it sure. You know how it is. You know how it is.
Pine
All right.
Zombie.
Pyre Zombie. This is a rare 3 mana 2/1. You put it back in your hand and... Well, this card costs a lot of mana to do anything with. Is that Rakdos Zombie? All right. I like cards that show their age like this one. That's cool. It costs 9 mana.
It does
essentially.
stuff.
It does a lot of stuff, and it always costs freaking 3 mana to do. Anyway. Oh! Okay, it's like,
Foil
please! Please! Are they in the system?
Yeah.
All right, we'll
yeah.
put both in the system. All right, perfect. And then we've got Decimate again.
Yes.
Ooh. There is no sweeter sound than the deafening thunder of utter destruction.
I think that's the cheapest borderless.
Yeah, probably. Lastly, it's Dark Depth in the
Oh.
foil. I bet this
Borderless.
isn't the cheapest borderless.
It's about $50.
Yeah, wowza. It's also just amazing. Amazing. Plus, as you guys know, it is a snowland, so Yawn God of Winter, eat your heart out. All right.
That Jumpstart Commando as well.
Oh, Isu, the Abominable. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I didn't even think about that.
So much fun.
Lets you play Dark Depths off the top. That's true, that's
so
true.
much fun as a commando. Holy shit.
All right, I'm going to go crack a couple more packs.
Ugh.
I just think there's like a fast forward happening. Like,
No, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna slow this down.
no! Please, no! Please, no! Don't slow me down. I'm bad enough as it is, Dylan. Come on. Come on, man. Dude, I was just talking about Pyre Zombie and it's 9 mana cost for no reason. Why it's taking so long? Alright. One more, quick boy. Alrighty.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
So, we start with Giant Spider. Dragon Engine. This is the classic Dragon Engine with brand new art. Amazing.
But you can add Phyrexian to at the front using sticker cards.
You can! And then it can do a bunch of...
And then it melds, but then it doesn't.
And then it doesn't. And it exiles, and then
It
doesn't
exiles,
meld.
and then you
It
just
exiles
exiles.
and doesn't meld. That's still cool, though. From a distance, dormant dragon engines can be mistaken for harmless statues. By the time you get close enough to spot the scorch marks, it's too late. Ooh, crazy. We got Kavu Primarch. What, a Primarch? Sandstorm. Sun Clasp. Damping Sphere in the foil. Let's have a look at this one. I love Damping Sphere's art. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
Mm.
And the regular frame foil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scoots in there.
It's really cool. We've got Invigorating Boon. Very cool. Whenever a player cycles a card from a current target creature. Very cool. Planes. Goblin Matron.
Goblin Matron Retro. Yeah, let's add it in again.
What's that in?
What's more, you know?
Swords.
Another sword.
Hey, that was last time. Hey, it was Matron into swords.
In the retro, yep.
We've got a foil borderless Rada. What? What? How are you here? What the heck? All right. Well, she's right in the middle of the pack apparently this time. Very gorgeous. Very nice. I'm going to quickly sleeve this one up just because I'm here. Ooh, I haven't seen any of these cards. The next one's pretty surprised. The foil Cryptic Gateway. This card rears its ugly head.
I lied about the Decimate. Rada is actually the cheapest.
No! Look, she's not insanely good as a card, unfortunately, but she is really cool.
In the foil regular border, yep. Got that.
We've then got Worldly Tutor. No foil, but it is this amazing Vulcan Barga art. Look at that.
Still worth it, dude.
Oh, absolutely. You'll see that one up too.
Yep.
We've got, ooh, a Borderless World Gorger Dragon. This is one of my favorite arts in the whole set,
Make
by
sure
the
you're
way.
on this thing.
Oh, very sorry. This is my favorite card in the whole set as far as the art goes, by the way. It's this absolutely amazing, like it's like completely wrapped around the planet. Chewing on the planet. Oh, so freaking cool. Ah, gets me every time. We've then got a foil Grim Lavamancer. That's cool. He's a cool card.
Say foil Grim Lavamancer.
Grim Lavamancer. He's retro foil.
Yeah.
He's cool. I think he's really awesome. Like, it's just like, it's exile 2 cards from your graveyard, which is why it's a little bit harder. But it's a 1-mana 1/1, so it comes down really early. Gets you first blood on hardcast. Alrighty, so.
Is it you need like 2 clones of World Gorger Dragon to go into it?
Well, you just need Animate Dead. Right? So how it works, right, is like, if you Animate Dead World Gorger Dragon, right, it says, so it comes, so you play the Animate Dead, right?
Yeah.
And then it brings back the World Gorger Dragon, which says, when it enters the battlefield, you exile all other permanents you control,
Yes.
which exiles
Exiles
this,
this,
right?
which
And
puts-
all of your lands, right?
Yep.
Then this dies because it doesn't have the Animate Dead, which brings back your lands untapped and the Animate Dead, which targets in the graveyard World Gorger Dragon, and you
Yep.
tap all your lands and do it again.
Yeah.
And you have infinite mana.
And then you just got to target something else.
At the end of it, yeah. At some point, you just target another creature and you get that back as well. Very cool. Very, very powerful World Gorger Dragon.
Whoa.
There's a deck, Anya, the one that's like all about madness.
Yeah, yeah. the
It's
discount
your
deal.
it's your most popular World Gorger Dragon deck because it's just 40 cards that don't do anything but infinitely let you discard them until you hit Animate Dead or World Gorger. So you just discard like 40 cards with her when you play her with haste for 3 mana.
I think I just found my next Rakdos fun.
Yeah.
For Hardcast.
Yeah, I mean honestly, World Gorger Dragon, it's like Rakdos fun, yes, but also be careful. Very, very CDH playable.
Yeah.
World Gorger Dragon plays. They're very, very high power. So, all right, we have a Human Wizard Mutant, Glintwing Invoker.
Oh, he has Mutate?
Yeah, I wish. Goblin Turncoat, Setton's Desire, Lol, Wormfang Drake, Flame Tongue Carvu, Tatiova's back.
Yeah, put her in.
I did that, yep. And then we got an island, and it's a Dread
Ooh.
Return. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, absolutely lovely. Oh, play
Oh
this
my
in every
god,
black
we're
deck.
not even looking for it. It's been reprinted that much.
Oh, all right, let's get this out
Put
of here.
that to the side.
Yeah, put it to the side. We've got Peregrine Drake, this time in that retro as well.
Yep.
We've got Counterspell in the retro foil. Oh, yes.
Yep.
Absolutable. Oh, look at that on the camera, Dylan. Check that out.
Very sexy.
Very sexual. All right, we got a Foil 7's Reclamation. Is this the first foil? Maybe not. No, maybe it's... I think, actually,
Yeah, it wasn't a commander card.
it was in the 7 deck. Like, it was in
Yeah.
the 7 commander deck. I don't know if it's been reprinted. Maybe this is the first ever foil.
Ooh. Let's have a look.
I really like it, though.
7's
I'd like to own one in foil. Really nice.
Reclamation.
Yeah, we'll have a quick look for that one. Really nice.
It was reprinted in Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate.
Ah, was it? No, that was in the Commander series, though, right? That was one of the Commander decks, or was it in the actual set? I think it was in one of the Baldur's
It's in
Gate
non-foil.
commanders.
It's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
in non-foil.
So it was in one of the Commander decks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the first foil printed.
Yes. So cool. Ah, by the way, this card's awesome. Like, if you haven't read Seven's Reclamation, guys, it's a lot of text, but I would pause the video like that. There we go. All right. Now,
Quick,
quickly.
do it quick.
Do it quick. Go back. It's a video. You can go back now. All right. Arcanus the Omnipotent.
Oh, what a classic, man.
Yep. Draw 3, return to his hand.
Retro non-foil?
Retro non-foil.
Yeah, he's alright.
He has journeyed where none have been before. Now he returns to ensure that none follow. So cool. Ooh, we've got
Cool.
Nut Collector. He's back.
Yep, he's in
And then it's a borderless foil Lotus
Lotus
Blossom.
Lotus Blossom, sorry. Lotus Bloom, who am I?
Who are you, mate?
Who am
Lotus Bloom's actually very powerful.
The Hexproof Sacklands.
Yes, yes. That was the newer one. It enters untapped too. Very, very powerful. It's good with like untappers and such. All right, then. Oh, I did not actually flip this one. My goodness. Trent.
Oh gosh.
Spoilers.
Trent.
Spoilers, Trent. Come on. What are you
We
doing?
all saw the Rancor.
We all saw the Wait, Rancor?
Was it Rancor?
Nah, it was Forgotten
Oh, Forgotten
Ancient.
Ancient.
It was a foil Forgotten Ancient in the retro. We'll go look at it now. Look, guys, I'll spoil this one. It's fine. This card's awesome. It's been a million reprinted. It's amazing.
Still a classic.
It's a dude. Yeah.
It's a classic.
Bing, bing. That's 2 on the classic counter.
Yep.
All right, we've got.
Let us know in the comments how many times will we say classic.
Yeah, if you know what, yes, use the code that is the number of classics we. I'm kidding. All right. So
We don't even know what
We
it
don't even know. So we have Goblin Medics. Wait, we're very quickly. Goblin Medics. Doric was unshakably confident, having learned medicine from the finest butcher shops in Yosha. Oh gosh. All right. We've got Avon Fisher, Geldor and Gargoyle. Great art. Suk Ata Lancer, White Mane Lion in the foil. Chainer's Edict in the foil. I'll look that one up. Again, this is that's a named character, by the way, that he's killing there. That's not just a random dude. That's
Yep, that one's.
yep, in the system. Perfect. I can't remember this. Chat, what's his name? He's an Avon character. I forget his name though. He's a really cool character. Traver's Ruins is another lair.
No.
Swamp. Overnize is back.
No.
No, I didn't think so. We've got Wild Growth though. That's back.
Retro Wild Growth? No.
Yep. We've got Nature's Law in the foil retro. This card's amazing. What?
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. Oh, foil Urza's Incubator. Oh my gosh. I much prefer this art because it reflects a lot better his brother's war artwork.
Yeah.
As the old one was just like a single incubator with a single guy in there. Now
That
it's
one
like,
is absolutely asleep.
yeah. This one is like amazing. I love
Urza's
this.
Incubator is such a good card.
It's really good.
Tribal decks running so much of Commander right now. Like Urza's Incubator's price is just skyrocketed.
It's true. Plus, also, the best part about this as well is you've just gotten into the format with Tyranids, where you know your opponent is not going to say Tyranid. They're not going to blink. They're not going to bring Tyranids. So if you do this in a Tyranid deck, you're pretty well like guaranteed your opponent's not going to benefit.
Yeah.
All right, we have Rith the Awakener. This is actually it's the classic Rith card, but it's not one of the cycles of the classic Elder Dragons. In fact, it's not an Elder Dragon. It's just a dragon. But it's just a really cool card.
Yeah, he just scrapes in.
He just scrapes in. Worldly Tutor. That's the third RKF tutor we've got. We just need Vamp next.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Nice, Gary.
Nice, Gary. All right.
Would you say that it's a classic?
I would actually. I would say Worldly Tutor. That's what I would say about. That is what I would say. Oh my god. All right, so we've got Deep Analysis, and I had to hold myself back from making that joke. Is this worth anything? I don't think so.
Nah.
Nah. All right. We've got Hyalopterus Lemure. What the fuck? Hyalopterus Lemure. I was wrong. Not harmless at all. So funny. All right. Remedy. Kavu Primarch. Vigilant Sentry.
I like that he doesn't have vigilance.
He doesn't know. I wish he did. Dodecapod. That's just cool. If anyone...
12 limbs? No, Dodec is 20.
Yes.
How many limbs does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wait, does a limb count if it's coming out of another limb? Isn't that just like a finger?
Good question. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, let's know in the
Let us know
chat.
in the
What
comments.
counts as a limb? All right. Because we can't see all the limbs that are down like behind that part. Anyway, so we got Storm Entity next. Mountain. Oh, it's a Dread Return comes back.
Side.
Peregrine
Ooh,
Drake is
Peregrine.
back.
Peregrine Drake in the retro. Cool. Got him.
Beautiful. Huh. Counterspell's back. Retro foil.
Retro foil counterspell is just like perfect.
It's perfect. Like, I love the art they picked for it. That very nice blue art to fit everything else. It's gorgeous. Divine Sacrament. 3-mana Anthem. Your white creatures get 1/1, and then white creatures get another 1/1 with Threshold. My wings shall be your shield. My sword shall be your vengeance. I think that's Lyra in the art, actually. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Clifftop Retreat.
Non-foil.
Non-foil, but it is retro. It is nice.
Retro non-foil. Yep.
We've got Triskelion. Oh, so cool. What? Love this. Love this.
non-foil?
Non-foil. All right, the next one, however, is a foil Helm of Awakening. Spells cost 1 less to cast. Perhaps things would have ended differently had its first gasping breath not been lost in the susurrus of shifting sands. Huh. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess it's like the helm gets on top of a statue and he's like, I'm alive! And he just drowns in sand. Not the dream.
I feel like it's a card that you play in mono black decks just purely because you need more cost reduction. And it's
true.
like, everyone else is getting it, but oh well.
Exactly. Yeah, no, exactly.
That just means I'll play more creatures to put in their graveyard.
Oh, that's it. Like, I'll just put more in there. It's no problems. I've got here a foil Frantic Search, though. Do you want to look this one up, just in case?
Well, Frantic Search?
It's fine. You don't have to worry about it. All right. This pack is actually, you'll see what I mean. So we've got Coldstoker, Sentinel's Dire, Foil Mindstone, but it's not worth anything. Sunclass, Battle Screech, Assault and Battery, a Forest. We've got the Spirit Link comes back. This time in retro. No foil.
Nope.
We've got Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, which I don't reckon is much either, but he is cool.
Nope.
He's a very unique red deck, carrying out auras and equipment. Well, not necessarily equipment, but auras is very unique. Savannah Lions in the retro foil.
No.
We've got Jolrael, Mwonvuli Recluse, which is a more recent card, M21, but she's just amazing. I love her.
Yep.
As a green commander, she's really, really powerful. I think she helps you have a win condition and, like, you know, kind of creates advantage. Grim Lavamancer is back. He's
Yep.
retro.
Just makes the cut.
And you've got another Grim Lavamancer, this time in the Borderless.
That one does make the cut as well.
Amazing. And lastly, it is a foil retro Oversold Cemetery. I actually just picked this card up like 2 days before it got announced to reprint.
Oversold Cemetery. It's American. Is it foil retro?
Foil retro.
Yeah, that one's sleeved.
Cool.
If you have 4 more creature cards in graveyard, you may return target creature in graveyard to your hand. It's
Very
like,
good.
It's like maybe.
It reminds me of Phyrexian Reclamation, but it's worse. Like, a lot worse. But
You don't pay anything for it.
it's true. That's why it's like, but it's once per upkeep. So it's not going to happen as often. Like, Phyrexian Reclamation is often like you're going to be doing like plays and
Yeah.
interacting with it a bit. And you're not
But
paying
I'd
life
probably-
with
I'd-
Oversold Cemetery either.
I'd probably get it back. I'd probably get back like a Viscera Seer or stuff with it easily.
Oh,
Just so it easily
absolutely.
plays.
Oh, absolutely. I think this card, sorry, I'm not saying that this card is not playable because of Reclamation. I think that it just kind of fits the same kind of bill. I would argue this card is like as playable as that. Like they're just
Yeah.
as good as each other.
Yeah.
This one is like, yeah, if you don't have like the greed mana, then you just play this. And it's
Yeah.
really powerful. And if you're milling really, really fast, because you have to have 4 or more creature cards in your graveyard, if you're self-milling very quickly, it's very good.
Or
Very
you're
good.
sacking a lot of low-cost creatures.
Yep, that's also true. Yeah, absolutely. It's just good in a lot of different ways. I think Oversoul Cemetery is definitely very viable. All right, I'm quickly open some more packs. We're going to do all 8 before I get to them.
It's actually really cool seeing some of these older cards, like because I've really only been playing Magic since Takia Block.
Oh, yeah.
So seeing all these like much older cards and seeing how they would work within Commander, like Hardcast is on a really big thing of opening my eyes to a lot of cards that were before Takia Block, obviously particularly with you and Avian being long-term players.
Yep.
But like even this is, you know, all these little cards like Oversold Cemetery is like, you know, that could probably fit in a deck. I don't know if it'll fit in one of my decks, but it definitely, I can see it, you know, if I was to build a zombie, like a cheap sacrifice zombie deck, I would probably throw it in, particularly if you're looking at something like the Gisa and Geralt deck that cares about having zombies in your graveyard.
And yeah, and when they enter, you mill 4. So
Yeah.
it's not a bad idea at all. I think Geezer and Geralt, like if you picked up that new deck, like you're in a very, very good way. Like if you picked up, like that is going to be very, very
Yeah.
good for you. Oversoul Cemetery. It's going to fit right in.
It fits the theme too.
It does. It actually does.
What are we going to do with all these bodies? Well, I guess we'll just revive them.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Just grabbing the a couple of the, like I'm going to move out all of the foil commons and such, except for the ones that I know have a little bit of value. And then if we miss any, I'll just go back and put them all through. All right. Or even stuff that may have value, I mean to say. Not necessarily like I know definitely. It's like, if it could have value at all, I'll put it in the pile.
I think I need to go hunt down some old Core 20 and Core 21 because there's a lot of cards in those that are actually like pretty solid for Commander 2.
Oh, it's true. The core 19, 20, and 21 are full of bangers. Like Gargos was a commander from that series, and like, oh, so good, so good. M21, I remember having a lot of very powerful stuff in as well. The more recent one.
Yeah, and that busted Teferi.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. I will say
The
that.
busted Teferi like 27 variants.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He's getting one in this set, doesn't he? Ever? No, not this set. Next set.
Next set in March 17.
Yeah. He's no. Hang on. No. The card. Oh no. I'm thinking of something else because he has like a different variant of that card as well. That's like a full art. But I'm just thinking of the set that came straight after. Maybe. Confusing myself. I'm like, I'm sure he has a lot of variants of that card actually. Yeah, like a lot. Makes me think it's out of a different set. All
I think
right.
there was like 7 different. There was 7 different arts for the regular frame, all available in foil.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he had all these different
Because he had different planes in the background or different times in the background.
Yeah, that's right. If you had them all, you kind of got a bit of a story, but like barely. Very hard to work out.
Fairy Master of Time.
Yep, that's it.
1. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Jesus, already we're at nearly double digits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 all with a foil variant.
Oh my gosh.
Plus it was the promo versions as well.
Yep.
So that was 20 pre-release, 21 promo, 22. There was 22 variants.
That is
Not about one card.
22 variants of one Teferi card. That's crazy. Our system hated that.
All right. Anyway,
So, I got the cards here from this last collector stuff. This is what we got here. Look
Ooh,
at
very
that.
nice.
Look at that. Gorgeous. And by the way, can I just say, we haven't had any issues with the quality of these cards. Look at that.
yeah, no
That
warp.
is no warp. Yeah. No
You know what?
ripping.
Well done, Wizards.
Well done, Wizards. This set
You've been
is...
copping a lot of shit lately, but at least they're not Pringles.
And you know what? They're not ripped, which is the big one as well. And you have actually reached the bare minimum we expect from multi-million-dollar company. Like, you've actually reached, thank God Wizards have reached the absolute bare minimum of making products that we can actually, like, not get
Yeah.
out of the box damage.
Yeah. Now about your OGL.
Now, about your OGL, we're not going to... No, we're not... No, stop that. All right. So, we're going to start
Look
with
at
Snap. Let's have a look.
Good
Bring it up.
riddance.
Let's have a look. Good riddance, yeah, exactly. Let's have a look. I think Snap's a perfect card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It still fits. Yeah.
Yep, I had a
Is
feeling.
that like a pauper?
Yeah, oh, dude, play this card. Even in Commander, even in your Saheeli deck, bro. Snap is free. And it makes you mana sometimes. If you have like a Simic Growth Chamber or
that's
any kind of double, it's crazy, All right, bang, crop rotation.
Crop rotation in the
In
foil.
foil.
Going in.
We've got an island, of course.
Ooh.
And we've got Goblin Matron. I didn't put all the, these are just packs. I just got rid of all the chaff, but we're going to have a bunch of really cool cards as we go through this. It's not like they're all at the end. All right, Golden Matron's out. We've got another Wild Dogs. That one slipped through. Look at that. I just like Wild Dogs. Dralnu's Crusade and the foil Black-Red Goblin Tribal.
Yeah. You know what?
Just
put
get
it
him in there.
in the foil because no doubt there was someone that will have a black-red goblin deck somewhere.
Oh,
Be like,
Wart
you know what?
Bogatanti. Loves that card. Really cool.
Birds of Paradise. Foil, regular border.
Yeah, dude.
sleeve.
Yeah, absolutely, my man. I'll put these straight over here. Helm of Awakening.
Retro non-foil.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably Helm of Obedience is the one that I'm thinking of from Brothers War. I think that got
Yeah.
an artifice thing.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
It did, yeah. I think it Helm of Obedience. All right.
Ooh.
Gemstone Mine in the Borderless. Woo! Very cool.
Very nice.
Very nice. We've got a Denizen of the Deep in the foil Borderless. That card we had earlier, the Serpent that bounces your own board, but very, very good.
Yep. That's in.
Cloud of Fairies is back. Again, what a crazy card.
This is classic tribal.
Nature's Law. This one's again in foil, but this time not in the OG, just in foil.
That's good.
Very good. Plains. Tatiova, this time in her retro.
Retro. Yep, she's in.
Ah, we've got Ornithopters back in retro. I have a feeling it's not going to be worth anything, but I just want to check.
It's not.
Perfect. All right, Peregrine Drake, this time in the foil. Whoa, and it's retro. Foil retro, look at that. Wow. I love. Okay,
Such a perfect boy.
Command Zone today. Okay, I'm an avid watcher of Command Zone. Okay.
Yep.
And Command Zone today started a video that I had to rush here because I had to help a customer, but I had to stop watching halfway through. But the video, and this is going to timestamp this a lot, is actually, and it dropped today, is about cards that you don't play in your commander decks, right? That you can't justify not playing. Like cards that are like, these cards are good, they help my deck strategy, they're powerful, but I just don't play them, and these are my anecdotal reasons why. And they made it very clear, they were like, we're not saying these are cards you can't play, or these are cards that you shouldn't play, it's just, we have our reasons for not playing them. The first card they talked about was Dothy Voidwalker, which I didn't really get into the conversation of, but they were saying that, you know, they had a very comprehensive understanding of that card and why they don't play it. And Peregrine Drake kind of fits into that for me. This card gets dropped in a lot of my decks because I find that the core gameplay experience of me just like, the moment I see this card, trying to find ways to interact with it as soon as humanly possible, like for me, not necessarily, that's not my game plan. I don't know if that's something I enjoy doing. And I found that Peregrine Drake is, you know, for me, kind of okay. And it doesn't go on all my decks, but I cannot say that it's bad in any way. It is an amazing card. I really recommend everyone play it, but I just don't actually play it myself. I just thought a little tidbit there. I just don't play it myself. Divine Sacrament in the foil. Now, I'm sure somebody will go through our old Hearthcard videos and be like, actually, Trent, in this Simic deck you played in episode 2.5, actually, Seasons 2, episode 5, you played Peregrine Drake and it almost won the game for you. And I'm like, yes, that's probably true. I probably did play that card. All right.
You know what? Busted.
Busted.
Actually,
Absorb.
in every one of them I played it.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, the last episode I played it. I played it in Ambassador Blorbity Blorp, probably.
I love Absorb.
Absorb's great. I love it. Actually, there's a card that's like Absorb that's like this. I think it's the same cost, 2 blue and a white, and then it's like counter-target spell, and they can't cast any more spells.
Render Silent.
Yeah, Render Silent. That's it. It's like a bad Render Silent, but it's a good Render Silent.
My favorite play, the favorite game I've had with my Petitioner's deck, obviously, was Render Silent and Archaeomancer Soulbound with a Deadeye Navigator.
Oh, ugh,
So I was
gross.
like, I'm just gonna sit here and counter your first thing you cast every turn.
Oh, I'm sure that was so fun. That sounds so awesome, man. Everyone in the chat, tell Dylan how awesome he is for flickering fucking Archaeomancer, bro. God damn, dude. That's horrible. Anyway.
He kept blowing up my Petitioners, alright? So it was on him.
It's on him. I blame him for this. Phantom Nishoba. This was a card that came in the the Roar of the World deck. Arabo.
Arabo, yeah.
Yeah, it came in that deck. Put in the system?
Yep.
Perfect. We've got an island. Mog War Marshal is back. Oh, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Nature's Law.
Nature's Law. Nature's Law, Retro Non-Foil.
Retro non-foil.
It is in.
Every time, guys. Foil Borderless High Tide. Ooh. I just realized something.
Player taps an island for mana that players. God.
It's very good. I just realized I have to get this card myself actually now. I have to pick this one up because it does have its a Merfolk curse. It says, may Svelion's Wave drown your memory. So I can put that in Piper's Merfolk deck for sure. I'll get myself one soon. All right, Jolrael, Monvuli Recluse. It's a foil. Gorgeous card.
Jolrael.
There's that G word again. Trent's using it a lot. Jolrael, Monvuli Recluse. I've used this a bunch. I've said it before. She's cool. Wrath of God. Destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated. Never has a card that has nothing going on. Looks so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Decimate. Pretty. Cool. Nice.
Cool.
Divided. Factors of 10. All right. Windborn Muse. There's a new art for this, I'm pretty sure, in this set. Like a borderless version of
There is a
Windborn Muse.
borderless version.
That
It
looks really
like
cool.
a multi-armed, like,
Yeah.
sky god.
Exactly. It's like, this one's just like a person. But like the new borderless is crazy. Swamp. Fire Blast. It's like 2 mountains.
Yeah, in the retro, yeah.
Yeah, in the retro, let's go. Terra is in the retro as well.
Terra, retro, non-foils are no.
That's cool. Oh, I didn't even look at this card.
Yeah.
Ah!
How creepy.
It's coming out of his mouth.
Yep.
Ah!
Yep, and then the skeleton's coming
Eating
out of
his-
the muscle, and then the guy's coming out of the skeleton man.
Ah, and he's chewing on his foot. Ah!
It's cyclical, man.
That's horrible. Chain lightning in the. Ah! You know, like chain lightning is horrible too. Like he's getting like a bolt through his brain, but you know, at least like you know, it's not as visceral. You know what I mean? Overmaster in the foil. Modern frame, but it's foil.
Cool.
Dark Depth.
And
Damn.
now-
Speaking of bulk, got a lot of these, but they are really cool. So I'm glad we got them. Triskelion is back. Borderless Triskelion. I actually like this art the most out of any Triskelion. And I'm a guy who has the OG Triskelion, that really dumb-looking robot with like the really basic, like, kind of morning television-looking robot, like made out of pipe cleaners. But this one's really cool too. This is like my favorite so far. I love it. Oh. Foil, borderless, bop. Birds of Paradise.
The retro foil's actually worth more.
Yeah. It's because it's got the Mark Poole. People
Yes,
love the
that's
Mark
true.
Poole.
That's true.
But this is a really nice card too.
That's a very nice card.
Yeah, very, very nice. All right, we've got High Tide. He's back.
Another one.
And another one. This High Tide is smart, loyal, and even grateful. Huh! It's a Mesa Enchantress.
In the regular border
It's
foil?
just in the regular foil.
Cool.
The foil's really nice too. Maybe it's a bit hard to tell on camera, but like all those little like fluttering parts coming off her thing is all in foil, and her
jewelry
eyes
and
are in
her
foil.
eyes, yeah.
It's all very, very well done. Forest. Savannah Lions. Oh, Trent can't see ornithopters. He just like, I just blurt them out of my memory. All right, Renewed Faith is back. If you picked up recently the, nope. If you picked up recently the Celestine deck, like the one from the Warhammer decks, I think this card's really good in that deck because it just represents like a way to gain advantage. Gauntlet of Power, it's foil and mythic. Let's go.
It's a classic. Damn it, I did it again.
It's a classic. Bing!
Classic.
Glory.
Glory in the retro border.
Glory's cool.
Non-foil.
Non-foil.
Cool.
Worldly Tutor. And a sneaky foil Decimate behind it.
Worldly Tutor, non-foil, and the Decimate. No Vampiric Tutor yet. What are you doing?
Not yet. Well, you don't know. Hang on.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't know.
That's fair. Cloud of Fairies in the foil.
Yep. Still a card everyone should play. That, in my opinion, has not changed in the last 30 minutes. Peregrine Drake. Oh, speaking of which.
I'm concerned with the amount of blue players our Commander Knights are going to have now.
Dude, that's a classic. That's a classic. That, yeah. Hating on blue players? Now that is classic Commander. All right, we've got a mountain.
Since time, Dominaria.
Get out of here, wild dogs. What are you doing, Trent?
Oh, another Chain of Edicts.
Yes.
Retro foil.
Keresh, is that his name? I can't remember. This bird is a real character. Keresh or something? Far out. No, I can't. I'm probably thinking like Crash the Bloodbraider, but it's not that. I don't know. It's pretty cool. All right. Gemstone Mine in the foil.
Retro.
No, just
regular
normal.
foil.
Regular foil.
Cool.
I kind of like this card in Get Wrong Monster, right? Because it's going to sack itself eventually.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
and then you just get back.
Exactly. Triskelion. Another really cool card, like the new art for Triskelion.
Retro non-foil.
Retro non-foil.
Cool.
This is a Carl Critchlow. Ooh, Enlightened Tutor. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. That's so far still no ramp tutors. Oh, there's another foil Peregrine Drake.
Best bulk common.
Best
honestly.
bulk common. Let's go. Woo, Forest. Almost, actually, best bulk common, Forest.
Forest.
We got Might Mean Lion, Invigorating Burn, Empty the Warrens in foil.
No. Ooh, Siege
Siege
Gang
Gang Commander. This card's also a Nim Death
yeah.
Metal combo piece.
I had a lot of fun with a mono red goblins standard deck around that Dominaria release.
Oh, yeah. Because he was reprinted in that set, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That is
That's
the art from the set. Yeah, exactly.
Retro non-foil?
Yep.
Yeah, got it.
Ha! It's Urza's Incubator in the borderless non-foil. In my dark moments, I think Urza may have been more of a father to his creations than he ever was to his own son, Tornos.
Oh, was Tornos his son?
I thought it was his apprentice.
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, weird. Hang on.
Oh, now we're down on a...
Yeah, is that implying Tornos is Urza's son? No way.
Tornos. Did Urza have a son? Harbin was the son of Caleb and Krug, and either Urza or his brother Mishra. He was raised as Urza's son, so that was Harbin.
Harbin. Who's Harbin again? He's the new guy with the soldier tribal, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's who. I was like, who's Harbin? Let me think. I was like,
He was raised as Urza's son, though he did not meet Urza until he was more than 2 years old, and Urza privately questioned whether the boy was in fact his child. So obviously, like a Mori show.
Yeah, okay, that's very interesting. What classic lore that we're coming back to? What iconic lore we're coming back to?
Yeah, I got that one anyway.
I do like the original one is like, stop thinking like a warlord and start thinking like a father, is what the original Urza's Incubator says, I think. Something like that. And it's like a warning from Kayla, I think. All right, very gorgeous. Crawl Space. 3 mana artifact, no more than 2 creatures can attack you each combat. Not so
Now,
scary when you can't
that-
squeeze through the air ducts, are ya?
That is a card for a goblin deck or a mono black deck if I've ever seen one.
Yes, yes. Or even just like a life gain deck so you just can't get pelted down by a bunch of small
Yeah.
creatures. That also helps. I also...
It's definitely anti white green tokens.
Exactly. It's like if you lose, like if you're not a very like creature heavy deck, it's very good. So maybe I think goblins don't play crawl space, right? Because like they can just block and then sack all the creatures and get back. No, maybe you know what? I'd stop Post to play it. He looks like a goblin. Anyway, we have an island, and a Spirit Link is back. In the retro, I think that's not good though, right? The retro is like fine.
No, the retro is not.
Yeah.
It's only the foil.
So Urbanize back. Wild Dogs is back.
Go away.
Fred loves this movie. Urza's Blueprints is back. Don't!
Go on, build it, everyone. Build the deck.
From concept to paper. Yeah, just to show me up. I'm playing a deck that's all about paying the echo cost on Urza's Blueprints. That's my Rule 0 deck. All right. Stroke of Genius. Yeah, play Urza's Blueprints. That's a stroke of genius. Yeah.
Retro non-foil?
Yep,
Cool, got it.
I love it. Mystic Remora is back.
Got it.
And lastly...
Last
yeah,
chance.
lastly, it's last chance is the last card of this hole. And then lastly, it's like an insect.
Retro non-foil. Yeah?
Retro foil.
Sorry, the
retro
last chance?
foil, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
sleeve that shit.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. All right, now I'm going to take another of these little small breaks as Trent sleeves some cards.
Ugh.
Play the elevator music, Dylan. Go. Thanks, Editor-in-Chief. And put the hot dog on the screen, too. No.
Now, what was I going to do? I was going to look up Urza's son because
He must have an older card than that, too, right?
who is Tornos?
He's Apprentice. Tornos is the love of Ashnod, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tornos and Ashnod are like a whole thing. And then again, I've seen both Tornos and Ashnod, and I don't blame either of them, okay? Let me tell you something. They're some beautiful people.
Yes. Tornos was Urza's apprentice during the Brothers' War on Dominaria and a gifted artificer in his own right. Despite serving on opposite sides of the war, he developed a romantic interest in Ashnod and earned the nickname Duck from her. After a war, they founded a school of magic and artifice near Ronon Lake, where he is known as Headmaster Duck. He was a toy maker.
Tornos the Toymaker. Yep. In that new card, that's why he's so old in that new card, because it's after the war.
Yeah.
Alrighty, now this here is the last booster box.
And he survived the Silex blast, sealed in his coffin,
Yeah, he was inside the stasis coffin.
which was
When it went
built
off.
to imprison Mishra after the war.
Yep. But Tornos used it to stop himself from dying. Because remember, the stasis coffin is very good at keeping things in, but it's also very good at getting rid of the stuff from out. Saving them from out. It's a very cool, like, device, the stasis coffin. Woo!
Oh, Tornos started working for Kayla in the winter of 69 AR, and helped her to defend Pendragon against the Church of Tal later that year. But after seeing his creations turned once more to warfare, he burned his library of notes on Artifice and disappeared from the city. By 80 AR, he had reconnected with Ashnod and founded a school of magic and artifice.
That's cool. Well, you know what? If I was in Tornos' position, I too would also turn tail and run. Because
Yeah.
like, he sees some real stuff.
So he's not Urza's son, but question mark?
But question mark? Alright.
All right, let's go.
Are you saying, like, question mark Tornos?
Question mark Tornos?
No, I don't think so. I think Urza met Tornos when he was an adult, right?
Yeah, but I mean, are we okay? Question for the comments:
Okay.
does Urza fuck?
Does Urza fuck? That's a good question. It's not something I had considered asking myself. Not personally. All right, we're going to do it again where I'm going to be flicking through these cards. I'm going to start opening some. We'll crack it on stream and then I'll pull the cards away and we'll go through them all. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Now, I'm not trying to spoil anything for myself here as best as possible, but I will know some of the cards because I have to see them first. Alright. Let's go straight into this pack while we're here. Waste no time. Alright, so... we'll start with the swamp as per usual.
It's a swamp.
It's going to the wild growth. Dread Return is going in a pile.
Yep. No wild growth.
And then Elvish Spirit
Ooh.
Guide. Here we go, in the foil as well. Oh, very cool. Reminds me of Simian Spirit Guide. Wow, Trent, does it?
Yeah, that's a sleeve.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Let me tell you something. Absolutely. Nantuko Shade is back.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wunderbar.
That's such a weird card too, because it's like it's hard to see the value outside of. Oh, never mind. Urza's Incubator's there. It's hard to see the value outside of limited for it. It's really like.
I think the Crick thing is pretty funny, but no, it can't be that. It can't be that. The Crick thing is funny though. Okay.
Hang on, I gotta get the.
Oh, sorry.
I gotta get the.
Oh, sorry. I'll just do this. There we go. My apologies, guys.
Oh no.
I'll hold it still.
There we go. Got it.
Perfect. Sorry, guys.
All right, Urza's Incubator in the retro.
Retro non-foil.
Retro non-foil. Bam. That's a sleeve too.
Oh, absolutely. Already on the way, mate. Already on the way.
Helm of Awakening. I'm seeing a lot of stuff to just add to the collection for use in decks.
I know, right? I know, right? Helm Awakening, amazing. And then it's a Royal Assassin.
I don't know how impressed Jenna would be if I went and bought one of these.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they'd be very impressed. They just don't understand, Dylan, all right?
They don't understand.
They just
They
don't
don't understand the
understand
power
me.
of cardboard.
You don't understand.
It's another box of Jumpstart, so he can finally finish his deck. His thing at home.
All right, yeah, just so you can have all the different decks.
I'm
You know what? You just open all the same ones again, bro. That's what'll happen.
legit. I have never got Beneath the Sea out of the original Jumpstart.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh,
I didn't get Goblins until I opened a box of 2022.
Wow, that sucks. That sucks. What are you gonna do though, right? What are you gonna do?
But I think I'm waiting. I think I still need Phyrexian and Basri ? Question mark.
Ooh, Basri. Oh, the new one.
No, from the original Jumpstart.
Oh, I'm thinking of Balan. Sorry, my bad. I was like, you really want that Balan, don't you?
No,
You know you do.
The anime cards hold zero value to me.
Well, look, let me tell you something. I don't know about
They
you.
hold value to someone,
They hold value.
but not me.
To be fair, everything holds value to someone, right? It's gonna have that be. All right, so got some extra cards here. We start with a Plains. Wow, that's awesome.
Bring it a
Woo!
little bit
It's
closer.
oh, sorry, my apologies. Right there. Street Wraith.
Retro non-foil.
Mog War Marshal in the retro foil. Wow.
Mog.
Mog. Mog.
No.
Nope, all goods. We've got Umbilicus, who are the explorer's only tether to reality.
Foil. Got it.
At the beginning of each player's upkeep, they may pay 2 life. If they don't, return a permanent they control to its owner's hand. Far out. We'll stay on that page, Dylan, because Umbilicus in the retro non-foil.
That's actually. That's interesting.
What?
It's an interesting card.
Oh, the card's effect.
Like
yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of playability, like it's in this it's a very weird space that you might actually not want to pay 2 life.
Yeah, because like they get to pick their permanent they control.
Yeah.
Which is why it's important. But it doesn't target their permanents, so... Yeah, I don't know about this one. I think you
Particularly
want
in the world now, in the current game state where Enter the Battlefield effects are so big.
Well, what if
it's
you
so-
played this in your Eleshnorn deck, the new one?
Yeah, alright.
Like, it's not... right? Like, that's not...
Yeah.
And then, like, you double your ETBs, right? Because
Yeah.
you just don't pay the cost. You just bounce permanent, right?
Yeah,
Every
that's
time?
permanent. Pen
Yeah.
icon, let's go.
Yeah, right? That's
But it
really
also
good.
it also has that. Well, yeah, was it? Oh yeah, because it's essentially like a Hushwing Griff.
Yeah, right?
So
It says they don't get any of the ETBs, so...
Yeah.
It could be good.
It could be good. You would need the cards to set it up.
Well, let's just say, right, to be fair, let's just say, like, the 2 life is also barely anything.
Yeah.
I think really you just use this so you can bounce your own stuff, and then your opponents just have to interact with it a bit. Like, they just have to, like, do their things on their turn. But you're playing this so in your upkeep, you can always bounce something.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fine. It's niche, but niche cards are okay. Entomb! This card is not niche.
This is staple.
There is nothing niche about Entomb.
It's every mono black deck. Go.
Yep, let's go. We got Lotus Blossom. It comes back as the retro foil.
Retro foil. Got it.
Very nice, very nice. Peregrine Drake, foil.
Another.
I hope somebody out here wants like 15 Peregrine Drakes.
They're like, I reckon Peregrine Drake is the kind of card that will just sit in our inventory for years and constantly sell.
Yep, every single time. And we'll pick up more of them and they'll sell again. They're great cards. We've got Zombie Infestation. I don't know how much it's going to be worth. Let's have a look. It's an uncommon, but it's a pretty cool card. It's very powerful, very easy to break. 1 and a black for discard 2, create 2 zombie. Nah, all good. It does have it. It is a pretty easy to get card, but I just want to have a look. Plains. Source of Plowshares is back.
Never have enough Swords to Plowshares.
Never. Unless like you only have one white commander deck, in which case you can only have one. But you know,
Yeah.
in your collection, never
In your
enough.
collection, never enough.
Overnight is back, but we don't care. Huh, we've got Terra. Ooh, it's having the foil though, that's why I'm checking.
No, I'd probably say let's take out the one that we had in there as well.
All right, cool. No stress at all. I'll pull that out. I've got Urza's Blueprints.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. We're not excited for Terra, which is like really powerful spot removal, but we really like Urza's
More
Blueprints.
Urza's Blueprints, please.
Yeah, more of these, please. All right. We have Divine Sacrament is back. This time it's in non-foil, but it is
Non-foil
retro.
Got it.
We've got Absorb. Let's go. Very cool.
Borderless Altar.
It's a shame to see such potential wasted on petty evil. Let's correct that, shall we? Wah. Very cool. Wallalo. 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 All right. Whoa! Speaking of Wallalo.
It's no retro foil, but it's up
still,
there.
It's still amazing. We're happy with that. We're very happy. That's not RKF, and it looks amazing. Like that's it. Let's do it, RKF. That's the kind of art I want to see. Like it's a very obvious like kind of focal point. You can see what's happening. You know it's Purse, XYZ. Forest is back. Peregrine Drake is back.
Retro non-foil, got it.
We got Frantic Search, retro foil.
Nah.
All right. We've got Siege Gang Commander in the foil.
I can't spell Siege Gang.
How do I spell Siege Gang? It's only the third time I've done it this episode.
I know. Got it.
Shut up. Oh, no mercy. Let's go.
I like it because it destroys things.
Yep. Oh, so cool. We had years to prepare while they had mere minutes. Yeah, it's true. So cool. Oh, so cool. Maze of Ith. Oh, even the walls are mazes. That's cool.
Oh, I put Maze of Itch.
Yeah.
Just inadvertently in my
I'm
chat.
itchy. Maze of Itchy.
Got it.
Retro foil Decimate.
Cool.
Mountain. Whoa. Oh no, Valdo, get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. Ooh, Dark Withering. This one's in the foil? Nah, it's
No.
fine. Don't worry. That response though, man. Ugh.
I saw the cost and I was like, that's definitely not where we're at now. No, I did it again.
Foil?
non-foil.
Regular.
Regular foil.
Body Snatcher. Bryarexian Minion. Is that Squee? Looks like Squee. It's not Squee, but it's just a goblin. That's Trent. Don't be goblin racist.
It could be
goblin
Squee.
assist. It could be
It'd be
Squee.
pointless though.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Well, if it's
Exile it. When Body Snatcher enters the battlefield, exile Squee.
yeah,
Play Squee again.
yeah, right.
You
yeah,
did
exactly.
nothing.
That's so funny. Oh, hang on, no, hang on. It's when it enters the battlefield, exile it unless you discard a creature card. When Body Snatcher dies, exile it or return that from the graveyard to the battlefield. I see. Oh wow. Okay, that's an interesting card. That's cool. I like that. That's really interesting. Oh, Siege Gang Commander.
Non-foil.
Non-foil, but borderless.
Shoot over there. Oh, was that art? Sorry, flavor text?
You with the red shirt. You're up next. That's so good.
Yes.
And then
Perfect.
finally, we have Maze of Ith in that
Foil
amazing
retro.
foil retro.
Perfect.
So I'm going to sleeve these guys up.
That was a good haul, that one.
That was a good one, yeah. There was one booster I forgot to actually mention at the end, but there was one booster I opened that was like really bad. There was one that was really bad. It was like,
Force of Will, good pull.
woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hopefully, if you're watching...
Maze of Ith, though, is also really good.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. And they're both like one borderless, one in the retro foil. Can't go wrong, can't go
Like,
wrong.
again, a card that needs to be just in your inventory.
Yeah.
Commander.
Maze of Ith is interesting though, because like you really need to justify it because it does not tap for mana.
Yeah.
It's a land that, if you have a look, does not tap for mana at all.
It's like, if you're playing into like a Yavimaya or an Urborg, you're fine.
You know what you could do though, right? You can crop rotation this at instant speed,
Yeah.
and then you can untap. Then they take it like if
Yeah,
they attack you for
yeah.
lethal. You just crop rotation this.
Oh, are you going to attack me? Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Crop rotation.
Now, could you have crop rotation for Glacial Chasm in that context? Yes, but I think it's easier to justify Maze of Ith over Glacial Chasm. Let me tell you something.
Why don't you just copy it and get both?
Touche. Yeah, exactly. Just get
Now
both.
no one's touching me.
Yeah, I'm safe now, you fools. Ah. As we get close to the end, I'm just going to open here. I'm not going to do that thing anymore because we're getting close to the end now, and I'm happy to kind of like go through it. And this time we might even start at the good stuff, and then as we hit that land, I'll just get rid of the rest.
Yeah.
Gemstone Mine in the borderless foil kicks us off. So every pack's gonna be very exciting from the start, guys.
Got it. Sweet.
Mystical Tutor, whoa!
We've got
Hey,
two
go.
of everyone
Except for Vamp, which we have zero
Zero.
of.
the
That's so
the
funny.
one tutor that we really, really want.
Yeah. Well, hey, speak for yourself. I love this freaking card.
Yeah, but you already have like 2 of them.
It's true. It's true. It's true. That's a good point, actually. I think I have one Vamp tutor in my whole collection, so that's a good point. Chain is next in non-foil. Retro non-foil.
Is that the classic Chainer?
That is the original Chainer, yeah. He's a really good commander. Really good. He pulls creatures out of anyone's graveyard for 3 mana. Like, amazing. It makes it into Black Nightmare creatures. Really cool. Ooh, Opposition. Very cool. Exhausting a wizard could be exhausting work.
Foil normal. Got
Yep. That's Urza, right? The Blind Sage. That's Urza. But who is this? Because that's not Mishra at all.
it.
It's not Gerard.
He looks really familiar.
He does.
He's a mage. He's a mage out of the Tolarian
Academy. Yeah, he's not Baron, is he? No.
No.
Young Baron, maybe? Actually, Young Baron.
Might be young Baron.
It might be Young Baron. You know what? I'm going to say that does look like a Young Baron. Yeah, let's say that for now because we don't know. All right, so then
No
we have...
clue.
Oh, Foil Overnight. Is it worth anything?
No.
Have a check. No? All right. So you're like, no. Flame... Oh, look at this artwork. Oh my gosh.
Shame about the card.
Yeah, shame about the card. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's like a 4-mana to 4/2. It kills a creature when it ETBs. You can flicker it, you can do cool stuff with it. Flame Tongue card is great. Is it going system yet?
No.
Oh, really? The borderless isn't.
The borderless isn't even worth it.
Wow. Kavu, come on, man. Well, you know what? I'm taking this then. That's mine then. I just love the art.
Retro Squirrel Nest. We're also not looking for it. So.
That's okay. That Flame Tongue card was my gimme for the episode. All right, we got a forest next. Woo! And it's Tiana, Ship's Caretaker. Foil? Nah.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, let's
there's
do
a
it.
lot of times I find people looking for Tiana, myself included.
Yeah, she's
So-
cool. And then
Because it's-
Nantuko
it's-
Monastery. This might be worth something.
Because Tiana's like that really solid Boros equipment commander
Well,
like
even in the
99?
90... Sorry, go ahead.
in the 99.
I was going to say, yeah, in the 99, Tiana's good in the command zone, but in the 99 as well, she resolves something for you that most cards don't,
Yeah.
which is like, she's a Boros card that gives you card advantage and lets you recycle those pieces.
I
And in
think she's
Aura equipment, it's
only-
going to be hard to do
she's
that.
only come in the Commander Legends deck. The Commander Legends equipment deck.
Like,
the
in
only-
recent history.
In recent history.
Yeah, sorry. I was going to say, she was in Dominaria, but yes,
Yeah.
in recent history, that's the only time you'd be able to get her. So having
So
her in this set...
she's actually kind of hard to get.
Yeah.
No,
No,
Ninja
I
didn't
didn't,
want to
I didn't think so. I just want to make sure. And then I think the rest of these are just nothing. Yep, they're all crap. All right.
So she's
Next
borderline
crypto.
for us to be in the inventory, but I think there'll be people looking for her. So
Yeah, I think, and you know what? Even if she's only worth like $1 or so, I think it's just good for people to be able to get those cards off us. We're not trying to fill like cabinet full of like $400 cards. We just want to have some cool stuff people to play Commander with. It's all about a community and all about the people that play the game. It's all about playing games here at Bold Games. So, that's why we want to get cards.
it's in the name.
Huh! Sarah Avatar. Victor Adam Minguez. And that's amazing art there.
That is an awesome art. Retro foil. Got it.
Yeah, retro right there in foil. There's that Windborn Muse we
there we go.
mentioned. Look at this. Oh, look at that. So cool. This huge creature that he's like...
Non-foil?
Yep, non-foil. A single glimpse was enough to compel Captain Velkan to lay down his sword and take up the Poet's Quill. That's awesome. That's so cool.
That's very...
Pashalik Mons! Pashalik Mons! It's my favorite Goblin Commander. This harkens me back to our partners episode.
Yep.
But we were allowed to partner with anyone, and I partner Pashalik Mons with Taysa Karlov, and it
Yeah.
was disgusting.
Please kill me.
Please, Mardu Goblin, it was so good. We have Sneak Attack! Oh, in the foil! Haha, nothing beats surprise, except rock. It's so good, so good. Thran Golem in the, no, don't worry. Frantic Surge, don't worry. Juggernaut, okay, let's see what we got. No, nothing. You know what? Check out Emerald Charm. I haven't seen this card in a very, very long time. I don't think so, but it might be worth having a look for a foil.
No.
Nah, didn't think so. Just want to make sure because it's really cool. It's a 1-mana instant that says untap target permanent, destroy target non-aura enchantment, or target creature loses flying. I just like the untap target permanent for a single green mana. You could do this with Isochron Scepter and go pretty crazy. In green, and that's the important one. If you're in mono green, you don't have a lot of those cards. You only have like the there's a green card that untaps all your creatures with that. Well, all creatures, sorry, with that. But maybe you want to untap a permanent in green, like a Nykthos or something.
Yeah, the destroy target non-aura enchantment is pretty strong too. If it's
Oh,
on Isochron.
definitely. Yeah,
Like,
because it's so flexible, right?
Yeah.
You're playing it for the untap, and then it just destroys an enchantment because you just don't have room to untap. Legacy weapon, and there's that Weatherlight. Whether lives or precious artifacts, no price was too high to stop the Phyrexian invasion. Sylvan Library is next. Ooh, let's go.
That's
Let's
definitely a card I
go.
need to add to my collection.
Oh, definitely, mate. Definitely. Everyone should have this card, I think. If they can, obviously. Still not cheap at the moment.
It is not.
Not cheap at all. If you can afford it, it's a great card to have. But yeah, you will verse this card a lot, whether or not you own it. You'll know all about it. Windborn Muse.
It's also one of the cards that I frequently get asked about as a judge.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the Sylvan Library is really interesting because, like, if you draw extra cards in your upkeep, if you draw cards in your upkeep, it all goes into the pile. So that's very important. Windborn Muse, like I said, Jester's Cap in the foil.
Justice Cap.
And Jesper's art for Jesper Icing, who does the art for Jester's Cap.
Yester's Cap.
Jester's Cap.
Yep.
Jester's Cap. I love that. That's cool. The crowd laughed heartily at the fool's performance until his hat laughed back. Oof. Gross. Goblin Matron in the foil retro this time. It's our first foil retro, I think, of Goblin Matron, I mean.
Yep.
Sawtooth Loon is back. Nobody likes you. Nobody invited you, Sawtooth Loon. Badia Seer is back. Planes, and then we will quickly look through. 1, 2, 3. No. All right. Ooh, we're getting through it now. We've got 4 here left, and then we've just got our pack off, and then we're done. That's crazy. Burning through it. All right. So I'm just going to sleeve some cards before I get into that very quickly, just so I can make sure that none of these cards get damaged accidentally. I want to make sure everyone's cards are in tip-top shape. And I can't stress this enough, chat, or anyone watching or in the comments. These cards are really high quality. Like, I see no scratching, no ripping, nothing. There's no marks on them in the sense that there's no like creases at all. Not even if they're foil, not even if they're any of them. Like, just, yeah. Not on the borderless, not on the retros. This set has really turned it around for me. This set has really reminded me that Wizards isn't in too bad a place when it comes to their quality control. It really is just negligence. Because if they can release a set like this that has these cards and this kind of quality, we should expect this going forward, which is very, very good.
Keep in mind of the price though too. Like these cards, the sealed product is about a little bit above Time Spiral Remastered.
Yep.
In the cost as well. So
like, it's an expensive set, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's an important point to make. Like, if it's an expensive set, I don't think it's fair. I'm not trying to say you're implying this, but I don't think it's fair to have, like, oh, expensive sets get good cards and, like, good quality cards.
No, I know.
But
I know.
and I know you're not
it's just
implying
something to
that.
think about. Like if we're expecting this kind of quality, like it's good that if we're paying a little bit more, we're expecting this kind of quality too.
Exactly.
But if this kind of quality is where they need to be, obviously there's reasons why they've had to reduce some of the quality on printing as well. Because if you think about it, Magic prices have really only started changing in the last 2 years.
Yeah, like,
And they were the same for quite a long time.
exactly. For all the sealed product, yeah, exactly. And it's all been
So-
going up recently, so no, 100%. And I think that, like, it's one of these things where I'm hoping that the quality of these cards is not a reflection of the quality of the product in the sense of, like, the expensive nature and the kind of supplementary nature of the product. I'm hoping that this is just a reflection of how their printing is going to be going forward, is what I'm saying. I'm really hoping for that. Because, again, this is an expensive set of cards. And like Dylan's saying, they're not getting cheaper. So if they're going to get more expensive, they might as well not get worse in quality, you know what I'm saying? We've got Spinal Embrace in the foil this time, in the retro foil. I think it's fine, this card actually. It's like, it lets you kind of take an opponent's creature during combat. Either theirs or yours, and give it haste, which is cool. But again, it's also like a 6 mana card in Dimir. So it's like, how expensive does this card really need to be?
Yeah, we'll add that. The retro foil.
Oh, Matt
Another
Kavoda.
Another Yester's Cap.
No, this one's a Matt Kavoda. This one is a Jester's Cap.
Oh,
It was the
so
other one that's
okay,
Yester's
so
Cap.
this is
Yeah.
Jester's Cap.
This is the
Gotcha.
Jester's Cap. Yeah, not to be confused, obviously.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Sorry, guys. All right. I had a bit of a slip up. Woodland Cemetery? That's the we've only gotten the Boros one so far. It's the
Yeah.
first time we've gotten a non-Boros land. How good is that? I was worried it was only the Boros land. Oh, oh, you just would. Oh, you would, Steve. You would. All right, I'll take both of these ones here. Spirit Link in the foil this time, retro. I remember the foil retro being useful.
Foil retro's fine. We'll
Yep.
do that one.
Necro Savant is back. We're not worried about that. We got the retro.
For a counterspell.
Yep.
Yep.
Forest. And then Wall of Junk.
Junk.
Here's the Wall of Junk for you. I'm just having a look. Oh, you know what? I don't think so, like, again. But let's see what Horseshoe Crab is worth in the foil. My favorite decks of all time. I have a Rule 0 deck of Horseshoe Crab.
In the foil?
Yeah.
No.
All right, well, I'm taking it. I actually have I don't know if I told you, very quickly, chat, very quickly. I don't know if I told you about this, but I have a Rule 0 deck of Horseshoe Crab. And the Rule 0, right, is that I play Mesmeric Orb, and I have Cryptolith Rite or Earthcraft, and then I make 15 copies of Horseshoe Crab, and the whole goal of the deck is that I tap them to untap them, to tap them to untap them, to tap them to untap them, and I do like a crab wave with all my boys. I'm like, dun, 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 and I just do a crab wave, and I lose. No, I lose. I just draw it, and I lose.
Oh my god.
I don't play Lab Man.
That's right, you don't play Lab.
I don't play Lab Man, so I just lose the game. But it's fun. It's like, that's the end of the game for me. I'm like, that's my win condition, and then everyone else can play the rest of the game. And then it's a control deck up until then, which is good. So it's funny. It's like and it's a Simic value deck. So sometimes I just don't do that and choose to win instead. So funny though. Oh, that's not in the pile.
That's you over at the helm, so you can be sure to draw into Horseshoe Crab.
Yes, yes. Well, actually, I just play like every Court of Calling Under the Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worldly Tutor.
Yeah, all of those. Worldly Tutor, yeah. I play Finale of Devastation. I play Eldritch Evolution, stuff like that. To like turn creatures into Horseshoe Crab. All creatures convert to Crab, Dylan, all right? It's the Castization Rave deck. And that's actually no joke, my Rule 0 deck.
Everything evolves into Crab eventually.
Everything evolves into Crab eventually. All right. Speaking of evolving into Crab, we have a Goblin token. Huh, it's a Worldly Tutor in the foil, speaking of! This can get you to Horseshoe Crab.
Yeah, that one's a sleeve for sure.
Yeah, oh, really? Damn. I was just going to throw that one on the floor, actually.
Yeah, if you just put that on the bitumen and just like, slide it along.
Wow.
Magic as we used to play in school.
Oh yeah, I was watching a game recently where they were saying, like, it was like Sheldon Menery was on the show, and they were talking about how it's like, yeah, let's get a big piece of bitumen, like a big piece of concrete up on the table, and then we'll play on top of concrete on top of the table. Like, all right, so Decimate, we got Stroke of Genius is back.
Stroke of Genius in the retro non-foil.
Yep. Zer the Enchanter. Not to be confused with Post the Enchanter, which is the same card. We've got High Tide in the foil, retro.
Foil retro High Tide, got it.
Chain Lightning is back in the retro non-foil.
Yep.
High Tide is back in the retro. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? It would do that. Yeah,
of course it would.
Of course it would.
Yeah.
All right. Swamp. Terravor, hey, very cool. Let's flick through these. Oh, we have a foil counterspell. That's why we check, chat.
Oh,
that's why we check. All right.
That's why we check.
That's why we check. Is that like cracking coming through as well? They can hear that? Like,
I don't know.
Oh, I hope so. Very nice. Oversold Cemetery is first.
Don't forget your thing. Don't forget on here.
I will. Sorry. I'm just trying to move my stuff there. Sorry. You're right.
Oversold Cemetery retro foil. Got it.
Next, we've got Lotus Blossom.
Full arts.
Non-foil. Borderless non-foil.
Borderless non-foil. Got it.
Shivan Dragon. Oh, so
my
cool.
god, what a card that is unplayable now.
A friend of mine collects these though. Worth anything? No? You can say no.
Yes and no.
Let's not put it. Don't worry. I'll give one to my friend. He collects I think he's like over 100 Shivan Dragons. Oh no, over 200 Shivan Dragons now. Next is Denizen of the Deep. That's Serpent. It's a foil. It's a rare.
Modern foil. Cool.
Mindstone. Retro foil.
Retro foil Mindstone. Not bad. Yeah, that one's in.
Momentary Blink. Gem Palm Incinerator. Forest. Slice and Dice. Let's flick through these.
Can you put that Momentary Blink aside, please?
I could do that. There you are, my friend.
Every now and then, you've got that white blink.
Right? Oh, it is white blue.
Yeah.
Consider that.
Yeah.
Because it does, for those at home, it does have Flashback 3 in a blue. So it only fits into those Azorius color decks. But
like a Grand Arbiter.
Yeah.
As in Trio Alarm.
Yeah, that's a good example. Yeah, you could do it twice. That's a good example.
Crazy.
All right.
Let me just untap everything.
The last booster. Well, hey, bro, it untapped my creatures too. You just untapped my dinosaur, so joke's on you. All right, so.
Now let's survive through your upkeep.
Now when I'll block your Ripjaw Raptors, right before I died of decking out, and you didn't even attack me. All right. Ha! It's Forgotten Ancient in the retro foil. Second retro foil Forgotten Ancient we got. It's a cool card.
Sweet. Got it.
Hey! The last booster, let's go! Let's go, chat! Oh my god, let's effing go.
Finally.
Finally! Oh, and then fed in the show, that can't be all good.
And
The non-foil can't be worth anything, right?
No, it's not.
No. Oh, foil forgotten ancient! It's so ancient that we may have forgotten, but it hasn't. Mark Teeden too.
Cool.
Its
Got it.
blood is life, its body is growth. Oh, retrofoil lull. I don't think so, but might as well have a look.
Nah.
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 Duress.
Nope.
Mog War Marshal.
Nope.
Swamp? Nope.
Nope.
And no, not Valdook. Let's have flick through. Ooh, foil Elvish Spirit Guide.
Foil Elvish Spirit Guide. Yes.
Absolutable. Are you kidding me? And then a foil Chain Lightning as well. So there were some pretty good, good commons and uncommons.
Good pauper.
Good.
Good pauper.
Great Scott.
Great Scott. What a
Great
pauper.
Scott. What a pauper. All right. So let me just sleeve up these cards here. Love this Jester's Cap. I'm just lost by this Jester's Cap. It's just
Yeah, that's actually really good art.
insane art. It's super cool.
That's the kind of thing like in D&D you would see like on an Alberton, you'd be like, I'm not touching that.
Exactly. You're like, there's definitely some kind of like
There's something going
see-through
on here.
cube of ooze right in front of that. I reckon. Yeah,
I cast Detect Magic. You detect nothing. No, I don't.
no, I don't.
That's not true.
I
Tell me
check
the truth,
again.
Dungeon Master.
I check it. You hold it. Yeah, you're like leader. Tell me again. What are you doing? I'm gonna make the same check again. No, you didn't detect anything. I swear to God, I'm making the same check. I will detect something. All right.
What is it? Detect good and evil.
Detect good and evil. Yeah. Divine sense. I think that's what we're looking for. Divine sense. I can tell. It's divine sense. You don't understand. I'm a paladin.
There's something going on here.
It's like the dark vision of being a paladin. It's like,
Yeah.
I have divine sense. No. Do you remember I have divine sense? It's like, oh, fucking. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we know.
We
God.
know. Paladin player. All right.
All right.
Dylan is
Hand
the top
over my
one.
pack.
Mine's here. Well, do you want to come wheel over for a second?
Oh,
On camera. We got diddle on camera.
it's on camera. My bad. Wheel on over.
Dylan's wheeling on over. All right. This is the great pack up. So, if you're new to us on YouTube, we do this every single episode. Whenever we open a new box, we open up a pack each, and we try to determine who gets the most value out of the pack. The winner does not have to siphon in them into the inventory. The loser, however, is trapped here and must siphon them all into the inventory. So we're not counting anything up to the swamp, just because as we always do, right? Up to the land.
Up to the land, yeah.
So I said swamp. My apologies. It was swamp last time. So don't count anything up to the land. If you find something of great value, you can pull it out, of course. But if it doesn't have great value, then it doesn't count.
No.
If you like an Elvish Spirit Guide or something, I'm not going to say like, oh, you can't use that. Of course you can. Okay. I'm pretty happy with my pulls, bro. I can't lie.
All right, well, let's start with you then.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. I hope you're going to turn me up now. Okay, you ready?
Yep, let's go.
We're going to start with, I pulled a swamp, but it's not going into it. I'm just showing it to you guys. It's a foil counterspell.
Foil, counterspell, regular frame.
Yep.
It is regular frame, foil. It is $8.
Let's go.
Next.
Nature's Law in the retro foil. Let's go.
Nature's Law in the retro foil.
Gosh, chat, just get a look at this one.
Retro foil is $8.50.
Damn, my two commons and uncommons so far are insane. All right. Kamal, Fist of Krosa, a mythic rare in the foil, but the
Foil
modern
modern?
border. This is where he's going to be like $3 compared.
Kamal, regular border foil is $8.
Oh, they're all 8. Let's go. 8, 8.50, and 8. 24.50 so far. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Solkanar, the Swamp King. I kind of like this card. Just a 5/5 for 5 with the Swamp Walk, and he says, whenever player casts a black spell, you gain a life.
So Solkanar.
All the power of a Maro Sorcerer, all the mindless fury of a Pit Lord.
Swamp King Retro.
He is a perfect
$1.50.
$1.50. He's
$1.50.
150? 150? All right. Grim Lavamancer. Not a great borderless card to get, but I'm happy with it. It's a cool card.
Grim Lavamancer. In the borderless.
Yep.
It is $3.
Yeah. Not a good borderless, but we'll see what the next one is. It's a foil Lyra Dawnbringer in the retro. Foil retro. I'm going to sleeve for this one for sure.
Foil retro Lyra Dawnbringer.
Is... I love this card. Chat. I would
Is
love
$29.
All right, let's go. What a...
That instantly
Ooh.
doubled your pack.
It literally doubled my booster. So it's not that great, but I'm pretty happy with that. I think a
Everything?
$58
Alright,
pack is
so
really
you
good.
got 58.
58, that's still really good compared to how much the pack would have cost me. How much is a collector booster pack of this retail, Dylan? Do you remember?
Not off the top of my head, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all good. Well, I'm pretty sure it's just less than 58. That's not bad. Definitely can argue.
Let's see. Where am I going to go here? It's not great. It's not great.
It's not great, he says. It's not great. All right, so let's kick this one off. We start with a Mesa Enchantress.
In the retro,
In the retro non-foil.
she'll be like $1.50. Hang on.
I reckon it should be $1.50. Or $1.
Mesa Enchantress is in the retro, non-foil, $2.50.
Ooh, okay, let's go. Wild Growth. I don't think we were keeping these ones.
No, we're not.
No, we're not even. Uh-oh. Damping Sphere. Okay. Okay.
Retro
Borderless?
foil.
Oh, not Borderless Trent. Retro foil. Yeah. I know I said that.
Damping Sphere retro foil. Let's have a look.
Ooh, Dylan's getting excited, guys. It could be really good.
Retro foil, $12.50.
Okay. Nantuko Shade. Oh, Dylan, this is not good so far.
Yeah.
This is not good. But Nantuko Shade is cool. Cool. I love this card.
Nantuko Shade in the modern border foil is $5.50.
Very good. Very good. All right. Phantom Nishoba in the non-foil retro.
Look, it's $1.
$1 we do.
Actually, it might be more. Hang on.
Yeah, double check.
What was it? Phantom Nishoba.
It's a cool card. Like, it's got the it's actually got the Spirit Link ability where when it deals damage, trigger, gain that much life.
Yeah, it's $1.50.
Yeah, cool. So it's pretty cool. It's a really unique card. And then if it was dealt damage, you instead prevent it and remove one counter from it. So I think it's a really powerful card, to be honest. Dark Depths. All right.
Borderless
like-
Dark Depths.
This is just like the value bag. Let's see.
Borderless Dark Depths is, at the time of recording,
At the time of recording, I'm going to sleep
it
on
is
that.
$32.
No!
So
All right.
I'm at 54.
And I'm at 58.
So
So
it all relies on that Siege Gang Commander.
this has got to be worth more than $4, surely.
Siege Gang Retro is, drumroll,
Drum roll, please.
Siege Gang Retro Foil is $5.
Oh my god, you are kidding
I
me.
win by $1.
By $1. Oh. Well, you know what? You know what? I think my pack was better. Chat, you
Yeah,
know
your
what?
pack was
Tell me in the comment section why my pack was still somehow better than the value. Somehow.
Your pack was more fun.
Yeah, my pack was more fun. My pack had the good cards, your pack had the money cards. But hey, that was a great pack off again.
was great.
What a great set. What a blast from the past, really.
Yeah.
What a huge blast from the past. All
What
the
a bunch
RKF
of classic cards.
classic, iconic, and even some would say gorgeous cards, actually. Some would say that. Bing, 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 bing. Hit the top of that meter. This is all amazing. Chat, it's all just next level. Gosh.
My god, my focus is not. There we go.
We're
It's
trying
like
to get
in
there.
between two lenses.
It's trying its best. But the point is all of this, so these have all gone straight into the system by the time the video is up live today. And then over here we have the excess of the rares and the bulk and such. Oh my gosh. So these were
So-
just the cards that we decided to sleeve today. But all of these are in our system. These are absolutely, what a set,
Yes,
Dylan.
you can pick up all of these right now at tcgsingles.store. There will be a banner on the homepage for Dominaria Remastered. Go grab them right now. The sooner you catch it while this video is live, the sooner you can grab these cards. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to click like on the video. Let us know in the comments what's your favorite card from Dominaria Remastered or what commander decks you're building. And don't forget to click subscribe to the channel and get the bell on to get notified every time a new video goes live.
Absolutely, guys.
I think that's it. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone.
Thank you, Dylan.
If you want to hang out with us and chat about more Magic and Commander and stuff, join our Discord server. Link is in the description down below. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, and also, very quickly, like and subscribe, ring the bell. If you like this kind of content, if you're here all the way at the end. Thank you so much for joining us this whole time. And honestly, you must love this kind of content, so definitely subscribe because there's going to be more of it. We do lots of stuff on the channel as well, everything from Hardcast Commander, Trent does his pain and chat, and we've got our Dominaria, our TCG singles box opening. So lots of cool content. Oh!
The lands. We gotta get all the lands.
I'll get all lands and such.
Anyway, stay safe, everyone. Wash
Yeah.
your goddamn hands. We'll catch you next time.
Goodbye!
Bye.
Goodbye! Goodbye!